Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Tales from the Loop, Things from the Flood. Yay!
Yay!
This game is going to be a continuation of the game we had last night. So we've got one new player of sorts here with us from that wasn't witness to the madness from yesterday, so we'll get him filled in and get him in the game in a fun way. Otherwise, yeah, if you did not see the game from last night, what happened is our kids were all having a big old sleepover. 1988 was the year. Cast your minds back. Los Angeles, California. All the parents are gonna have a big old fun party out in the streets, get it going, get crazy, get loose, because a comet is passing by the Earth, the Halley Comet, not Halley's. I don't know why I went all nerdy there for a second. Like, that's one. There was another one, and it's real. But because this comet's passing by the Earth closer than it's ever been before. So everyone wants to see this crazy phenom that's going to happen this night. A very literal once in a lifetime experience. So the parents are all doing that while the kids are all inside, either, watching some awesome show on HBO that they shouldn't be watching, but no parents are watching them. So they have complete free reign of HBO and everything, or else doing some Nintendo, whatever, what have you. They wake up in the morning though to an eerie silence as they find that their parents are nowhere to be seen. But outside there are piles of clothing strewn about with red dust and weird piles around it. Some of our players went out and sifted through this dust like it was booger sugar, and we're putting it in their mouths and all sorts of fun things. Only lo and behold, find out that this dust was the remains of their parents, who had all been vaporized as a result of being out when this comet passed too close to the Earth. Some kind of sciencey thing happened. Don't worry about it. From there, our kids went out to roam and see if they could find any other people out there. Came to an arcade and were assaulted in the back by what appeared to be some weird zombie people. They found out that was the case kind of around town, that most everyone had been turned into a zombie if they hadn't been turned into a pile of dust, except when they reached a radio station and found America's heartthrob, Corey Feldman, alive and well, ready to chip in, ready to lend a helping hand. Sorry, work caffeine.
It'll get there.
Yeah, and from there, Corey proves himself to be a true friend as he tries to allow himself to be sacrificed so the group can make it out of a very particularly scary situation with a lot of zombies. They run afoul of some more like crazy zombies. One is a police officer, and some stuff happened, some punching that was maybe weirdly labeled that I should.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
You gotta watch the product to see that.
Yeah, then they come across some military scientists who maybe or maybe not have been dastardly, but one decides to take pity on the kids, turns against their comrades, takes the kids out to their secret base, where she believes using a Hydron collider thing. Don't worry about the science behind it. Who knows? That they would be able to like turn back time, find a way, take back all the words that hurt you.
Beautiful.
And they'd say that, yeah, we could turn everything back and the way it was before all this craziness happened. As the kids were trying to figure out how to do this, the lady unfortunately turned into a zombie. And that's when one of our kids decided, in the midst of the chaos, to just go and hit some numbers on the panel. A big spectacular light show happened inside this little lab room, inside this big subterranean base, and the kids found themselves upon exiting this place to be in the ruins of a far-flung kind of sci-fi city that was in the midst of kind of ruin, and there was fire and smoke and all sorts of stuff. And then all of a sudden, some hover patrol kind of alien car comes flying through the air, spots the kids, lands in front of them. An alien gets out. He's pointing a blaster, and we hit the cliffhanger right there. But then there was also a post-credits scene where Owen Kevins was handing out laser guns to other survivors.
Gave one to Barney.
That's right.
He's now no longer here.
We'll figure it out. Okay, so we go. We'll start with Touch Phillips. It's a beautiful morning, Touch. The weather is so nice that you're compelled to go outside and see what's happening. Just, I don't know, breathe in the fresh, beautiful air. As you're outside, you notice the winds start to pick up. The sky begins to darken. And all of a sudden, with no hint that this was going to take place, thunder and lightning start going across the sky. It all seems like it's concentrating in one point above your neighborhood all of a sudden. And lightning is all of a sudden like just rolling around the clouds in a really crazy way. And the clouds all of a sudden begin to swirl. And all of a sudden, a big tear in time and space, like opens right in front of you. Things are starting to get sucked in. Cats, dogs, other kids, people in like their lawnmowers, cars. Whole houses are getting like ripped up out of the ground. You yourself are pulled into this. You enter a white void. It's all crazy. You don't know what's happening. You just feel that there's this rush of momentum around you. You think you're falling or being pulled somewhere. You're not sure. You just have no sense of yourself as you're spinning and careening around with all these other objects that used to be in place in your neighborhood and what you knew as reality. All of a sudden, you hear another loud, deafening, like kind of thing. And you see some sort of kind of land around you, what looks like some sort of city. You're not sure, as just you're pulled towards this new rift that's opened. Kids from previous game, you're sitting there. All of a sudden, this huge thing opens in the sky above you, and all of a sudden, cats, dogs, people in lawnmowers, cars, houses, and Touch Phillips comes raining down. Touch kind of comes crashing down right on top of this alien, just squashing him super duper hard. Alien doesn't look that good. Touch looks all right. And then like a house comes and just destroys this alien's like weird cruiser vehicle that it was in, causing a crazy, just very cinematic explosion. And this is how we'll start our game.
Well, that was wild.
Did you see that, Owen?
Yeah. I was kind of ready for things to stop happening.
Yeah. I think I want to go home.
I don't think there is home.
Who the heck are you guys?
What?
I was just sitting, and then all of a sudden there was a storm above my head, and then there was people and like lawnmowers and everything, and we all got sucked up into a tube, and then we all got pooped out here.
Yeah, we saw you get pooped.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Also,
okay?
is that an alien?
It was.
Did I just kill an extraterrestrial?
Yeah, you've got alien blood all over your butt, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet mother of God.
Trousers are ruined.
That's
Man.
so metal.
Are you okay though?
Are you okay?
Don't know.
How old are you? Are you a cop?
If
No.
you're a cop, you have to tell us you're a cop.
Legally,
Yeah.
I have to tell you if I'm a cop. I'm not a cop.
Yeah.
My name's Touch Phillips. I'm a bassist.
A bassist in a
I'm-
band?
Yeah, like are you a famous band?
Music is my truth.
Okay. Cool.
from
We're all like stunned. There's so much has happened.
And from here, we'll fast forward a year as you guys have made yourself like used to this world. You're all adjusted to things. You have found a similar resistance group to join of survivors. You are now kind of higher
What
up
the hell
members.
happened last night?
It was
I looked at
crazy.
the description, but still.
You've learned that somehow some event took place in the universe that disrupted the flow of all time and space. It was Holden from last night trying to do the thing with machine. This event was known, particularly in this world and a few others, as we'll find out how, was known as the Flood, whereupon, yes, the experimental Hadron Collider was inexpertly activated, causing tears in the fabric of time and space and pulling and placing randomly things all from different dimensions and stuff. This also, incidentally, has led to some of these tears being left open and leading to multi-dimensional travel between different worlds and things like that. But the bad thing about this is this led to an invading alien force known as the Collective that came in to destroy and are subjugating Earths all around this like multiverse and stuff like that. They are using because this is such a resource-rich planet. They have all been hopping from different dimensions to go and in different timelines, what have you, to find Earth and just suck it dry, for lack of a better term. And still, every so often, holes will randomly open and jettison things out. Things get sucked away. You have kind of come to know when these will happen as just gigantic, large storms will start to happen in very localized places. And it's gotten to be pretty predictable for the most part. All of the solid tears in time and space are, especially for this planet, are all out in the upper atmosphere and only accessible by getting by basically the Collective. It's been a constant kind of struggle for the resistance to figure out how they can get to these themselves without coming afoul of Collective airships. And yeah, so just, I don't know, that could be something to work towards. You never know. All right. So here we go. The players have gone out and patrol. They're looking for any possible survivors. They know that there are regular alien patrols as well that they need to be aware of. Our kids mostly move on foot. It seemed maybe a little weird for like 16-year-olds to be like sent out with like blasters to go and like, I don't know, do kind of paramilitary things. But you know what? These guys are Wolverines. They know what they're up to. And they're going to go out there and just try their best because, you know, they're the hopes and dreams of a new generation or something like that. Don't worry about it.
Owen shot Sheila in her face, so I mean,
that is true.
He's ready.
And he did it just very casually. That was amazing. And he shot a cop in the face.
Yeah.
Owen shot a lot of people.
Yeah, he did.
I was like the fifth person to kill.
That is true. No, there's a lot of murder. If you want, you can still hold on to your like special items. So like your baseball bat.
Yeah.
If you still want your skip it that has a axe head like embedded into it.
Why not?
Oh yeah, no. I don't know. They fought a zombie that had an axe, and I can't remember who came up with the idea, but they're like, let's put the axe head on the skip it, and then they rolled the what was it? Was it calculate tech? Yeah, and succeeded. So it happened. Oh, but they at the cost of, I think, wasn't it? Someone used their pride?
He used his. Yeah, I think Nate used his pride because he just was like, I should be able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have a skip it with an axe head on it. So
it's pretty
nice and dangerous.
So yeah, so you guys are out on patrol. You are not too far from that old science base if you ever felt like going to look back in there. Otherwise, you can go and wander into the city, as is what your mandate is, to go and look for any other survivors. You know that there are alien patrols that regularly are flying around. Sometimes there are soldiers kind of out on foot and stuff like that, trying to eliminate any humans that haven't been put into labor resource camps. Also, you know that there are some humans out there who have kind of, just for lack of a better word, gone feral in the aftermath of all this chaos. You've heard stories firsthand from people who have been victimized and attacked by cannibals and such. So that is a threat that's out there. So be careful, be aware. And yeah, so you guys are now kind of grizzled commandos in the style of the first Terminator movie, where you're out fighting aliens. And yeah, you are presented with the option to go out and wander, or if you wanted to see if there's anything you could do maybe with that Hadron Collider, as no one's really gone back there in the years since you all arrived here, that is another choice as well.
When we're talking about savages, are we talking about like people who still listen to Metallica after Injustice for All, or are we talking about like Chinese democracy?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, yeah. Also, is Pearl Jam still alive?
Pearl Jam is still alive. Actually, Eddie Vedder leads the resistance unit out in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
You know that because you guys regularly talk to each other over secured video feed.
Hell yeah. You guys ever heard Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town? It's my favorite song. You probably haven't heard of it. It's really cool.
Touch, you're smart, right?
Huh?
You're
Yes.
smart, right? Yeah.
Very
We need to
smart.
take Touch to the Hadron Collider.
Touch,
My
do you know how to
mind
work a
is-
Hadron Collider?
Very thick.
Do you know how to work a Hadron Collider? Touch?
Hadron Collider, do I know how it works?
Do you know how to work it?
You don't work it, it works you. Obviously, you've never played with the Hadron Collider. Oh, why? Because you don't play with the Hadron Collider. You play it like a beautiful bass guitar. It gives you rhythm, and it gives the world meaning.
Okay. I'm going to try asking this a different way then. It seems straightforward, but do you know how to be made love to by a Hadron Collider?
It's like making a perfect curry, my favorite dish. You probably never heard of it. Takes
Miss
time,
Connor.
takes patience,
Miss
and
Connor.
takes a. Oh, are you wait? Oh, hey, Bunny, how are you? Howdy, neighborinos. Glad to see you. How are you feeling?
Spike's here too.
Our friend.
Yeah.
Robert.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to say, I didn't say hi, Spike. Hey, Spike.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
You have a
So,
feeling that Touch has left some of those things behind. When I stopped being a child, I left childish things behind. I graduated high school at 17, and I've been attending community college for the last year and a half.
Oh,
Well, until all of this happened a year ago, and I got sucked into a hole with a bunch of other people and lawnmower.
I know you
hey,
were there.
what? I'm sorry I got caught on the lawnmower detail.
No,
Dude, I need things to hold onto in my brain for it to not come all unraveled. I was like falling asleep running in the last session, so
Oh, I think I'm really I'm nervous for anyone who watched my stream where I was reading, because I'm pretty sure I just started like falling asleep and like mumbling random things, and then I had to go back and be like, wait, no, that's not what I was saying. It was so bad. It was so bad. I just felt off. I noticed one person was watching me. And I just was like, oh God, who is this and what are they thinking? You know?
They're thinking, wow, this guy cares about kids.
Yeah.
Exactly. This guy cares.
Um,
Committed.
Yeah.
Oh, and to answer your question directly, I'll do my gosh darndest.
Lawnmowers and lawnmower accessories.
So-
That's a great spike.
Like, I don't know how to impart this to you, but like a kid
Yeah.
trying to work or be worked by or create an intimate bond with the Hadron Collider is what made this happen.
All right.
So like if you don't like if you haven't been to one and like used it or been used by it or whatever, like it's probably a waste of time because we might just break the universe more. I don't want the universe to be more broken. Do you know how long it's been since I've been to McDonald's?
No chicken nuggets. There's no slice here.
The last time I went to McDonald's, I killed 2 people and nearly got fryer grease exploded on.
Well, I'm
And
going to
that's
say
the
something
fondest memory I've had in the last year.
very honest,
Touch.
Owen. I've
Touch.
never been to McDonald's because it's frankly disgusting, and it will make you fat.
I miss Connor.
I'm guessing
I
that's
do not believe that.
So do we assume if they didn't come with us, they just maybe we left behind and not like something bad happened?
Probably
Yeah,
have a
like
different
yeah,
story.
I'd say that
Yeah.
maybe
Just
they're
assume that Owen
at
shot him in
base
the face.
doing something.
I might have shot Connor.
I might have shot.
Right before we left.
Oh God.
Got gunned down by an alien. Bummer. No. Okay. Like, touch.
Owen,
Shut up. We're not going to the collider, Bristol.
Okay.
We're not going. He doesn't know how to use it. We're not
okay.
going.
But
Okay?
I want to go home.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I do too. But like, okay.
He puts his hands on both your shoulders and he says, "Listen, kids, I'm going to get you both through this."
Oh my god. Fine.
I love you
go-
like you were my own children, even though I only met you a year ago when I sat on an alien and killed it. We
You're like
killed a lot
a
of-
year. You're a year older than us.
I'm 19.
Oh, you're 19. Okay.
I'm
You're-
almost 20 since we aged up a year. I just
Yeah.
turned 19. I was like, when I originally read the description for this, and you guys like earlier today were just like, yeah, and then we did this, and then there was like some psycho stuff, and then this guy, and then shot him in the face, and we're gonna be continuing that tomorrow night. And I was like, I thought I was gonna be playing like some sort of like grunge odyssey. So I was like, oh yeah, Touchfield graduates high school early. He like, gets a leather jacket. He's got a thing for his teacher. He's pretentious.
All
I
that
don't know.
happened in your time, so
Yeah, I know.
You never know. We can go
I
back
know,
to
but
it.
now I'm trying to pivot.
you're
You
doing a
can do
beautiful
it.
job.
One's like, okay, we're gonna go. And you're like, just shoulders out, like from under Touch's touch, and then he's like, I'll go down. There's a lot of stairs, by the way. I'll go down the stairs first because I think that's safest for everyone.
I lean over to Crystal and I say, I like Owen. He makes me laugh.
He's a good guy.
Just then over the radio, you all have little radios on you, by the way, right now, just to communicate with team base.
Sure.
Little crackle comes over it, and you hear, "Red 1, this is Papa Bear, over."
Yeah, this is Red 1, Papa Bear. Copy.
What's your 10-4 there, good buddy?
Good buddy.
We're near the collider. I think we're gonna go check it out, make sure it's clear of alien influence, and hit the regular patrol afterward.
Oh, okay. I haven't been back there since we all appeared there last year. This is me,
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, by the way.
Hey, Corey Feldman.
Star
man, I
of The
didn't.
Goonies,
You sound so
Gremlins,
different on
Friday
the
the
radio.
13th Part 4, and also License to Drive.
You
Dream
sound
a little dream.
better that your nose healed.
That's right. That's why I'm not talking so nasally. Can't you tell the difference?
It's very different.
Oh.
That's right. Well, I
Yeah.
just want to remind you, I'll be here on the other end if you need me. All right, Papa Bear out.
Bye, Papa Bear. Red one out. Over and out. Out and
Love
over.
you.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
For real?
you're
love you
kind
too,
of my
Corey
new
Feldman.
family. I don't know if we should have this discussion right now over the open airwaves, but maybe later we can, I don't know, get somewhere a little more comfortable and talk about it.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Cool.
Papa Bear out.
All right, red one out again.
Love you again.
Worst
You ain't-
Minnesota goodbye.
You hang up. And then
Touch turns to Owen and Crystal and says, "Was that Corey fucking Feldman?"
yeah, you've met Corey Feldman like 12 times.
You've been
He
here a
works-
year, remember?
He works the patrol.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
The Fell Dog.
Wait,
Papa
Is
Bear.
Papa Bear.
the one who starred in Silver Bullet, Murphy's Romance, Lucas, License to Drive, and Dream a Little Dream?
Yeah.
That
That's
was the
right.
hamster. The hamster was murdered.
Ooh.
Oh.
Never mind. Wrong one. Wrong
Psych,
one.
got you again.
Like,
Listen, if we can't laugh about it, we're going to die about it. And I'm about to start dying. So let's go check out the Hadron Collider.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys head to through the ruins, outskirts of this city. And this place used to look like almost kind of like a Jetsons type like world that you're on. It's a different Earth than the one you're both groups of you guys are used to for sure. As you make it there, because like in the kids their world, this base was set up amidst like just the outskirts of this like desert and stuff like that. There was like nothing around. It was just this weird kind of like concrete like box with a door that they approached as the helicopter parked there. Let's not forget that gem. It just parked.
We parked it. Yeah.
It went in reverse and they just parked in the spot so they could pull
Yeah.
forward.
perpendicular parking.
You guys find this same concrete kind of pillbox structure that looks just crazy out of place among all this just kind of otherworldly like alloys and metal that make up what once was this great city that now lies in ruins. Approaching the door, you are able to open it. Once again, this just immense staircase that leads down, that just kind of goes farther than your eyes can kind of perceive. You know, it's quite a trek to get down this way. It takes you like nearly like 10-15 minutes to reach the bottom, and that's kind of going at a decent clip. You do so, and upon opening the door, you are greeted by that same cavernous, huge structure that made up this base. There are just many levels, catwalks that go down, almost into a darkness that you can't fathom. Around the outside are all these little rooms and some bigger that are all different, like lab areas and things like that. All sorts of different experiments. You remember that the place where the Hadron Collider was about 5 or so levels down in a kind of a big, almost gymnasium-like room, very big. You haven't been back here since. As you go through this place, it's all kind of cobwebby and dusty now. Some animals have kind of come in and taken over. There's like bats flapping around. There's definitely like rats scurrying here and forth, things like that. As you enter the room, you come across the desiccated skeleton of Sheila and what remains of her. Also, the Hadron Collider itself, which is this just big thing right in the middle of this room, seems to be damaged. Looks like it had gone through maybe some explosions. A power surge of like immense proportions might have happened to it. So it definitely looks like it itself needs to be repaired if anything is going to like come out of it.
Hey, before all this started, did you guys ever play Vampire the Masquerade?
No.
No.
Oh, sweet.
Cool story.
Thanks.
Did James make you spit take?
Yeah, legitimately.
Uh,
Not every day that someone brings up Vampire the Masquerade, but you know, it's a special day when they do. So, do we have anyone here who is on the techie side of things?
No, but hey, Touch,
yes.
about Vampire the Masquerade, you were talking about it?
Yeah.
That game really sucks.
That's good.
Yeah,
I
right?
told you we gotta laugh about it, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
That's good. Yeah.
yeah.
See, I told you. Makes me laugh. What a guy. Huh. Yeah, I'm relatively proficient. I've given up some of that now that I've thrown my heart and soul into my band, but I tinker occasionally.
What's your band's name, by the way?
Used Condiments. Perhaps you've heard of us.
Used condiments.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I get it. I get it.
Really, like the non sequiturs just build up for a year until I play Touch Phillips again, and then I'm just like, yeah, whatever comes to mind.
Right.
When you said Jetsons, I was just like wondering whether I should share the dark math history of the Jetsons family tree.
Wait, what?
Oh, you've never heard this story?
Now you gotta tell it.
It just
Yeah.
so happens when they're talking about how old they are. George Jetson is 40 years old when Jane Jetson is 33. Daughter Judy, 16. That means when Jane conceived Judy, she was 16 to 17, and George was 24. What kind of messed up future do we live in?
Maybe the
Is
Jetsons.
this what we have to look forward to?
Do we know where the Jetsons took place? Maybe it was like
Elroy.
Future Alabama or something like that.
I don't know. Could be anywhere.
Could be.
They're above the clouds because you
Yeah.
had to build up tire.
Yeah,
How do
everyone
you-
down below lived the meaningless existence,
Mhm.
making sure that they are.
Like it's Elysium
well fed.
below the Jetsons.
Yeah.
I love
Haven't you
that.
ever seen the underside of Coruscant?
Mm,
It's a hellscape.
you're not wrong.
I know. Anywho,
There's evil like worm ladies who lead gangs of orphans
Touch.
and urchins.
Owen,
Who are you talking to?
I don't know anymore.
Okay,
Maybe it's
Fine.
just ghosts of my past.
it's fine. Like, Ghost Your Past, cool. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So here is the exploded Hadron Collider for you to mess with.
Let's investigate this bad boy.
All right. I would like you to give me 2 successes.
All right. I'm investigating. 2 successes. Come on, baby. Okay. Colin, will you remind me? Is this does that take your base stat for that column and then you add the okay.
Yep.
So like I have a 4 for mind, I have a 2 for investigate, so I'm gonna roll 6d6.
Yep.
And 4 above is a success.
6.
6 is
Oh,
Six,
only
just
6. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry. All right. I've been playing so many like 1-page games
Oh,
where it's
God,
like
yeah.
add a 1d6 there and I'm trying to
Yeah.
Okay, if you're being patient,
I wasn't patient. I got 0 6s.
You look at this and it just kind of stumps you. You're unsure of really how there's any way that you can fix this. This is kind of a level of science that is above your pay grade, frankly. You feel a little let down on yourself.
To quote the great Mithrandir, I have no knowledge of this place.
You have to learn not to drink when Touch talks.
Seriously.
You're gonna get it out the nose one of these times. It's not gonna be good.
God. Well, don't, it's just the references are flying like crazy. It's hard.
Doing my best.
Touch.
Owen?
I feel like we could have resolved this before we climbed down all the stairs. But I appreciate that you tried. I'm as wrestling team captain in perpetuity now, since I'm the last one.
Right.
That kind of drive, that kind of confidence, inner confidence, it's an important thing to keep close to you in dark times like these. Not just because the lights aren't on, but like dark thematically.
Are you asking me to join the wrestling team?
No.
All right. I didn't want to be anyway. Anyway, what else should we do while we're here? I feel like I gave it the old college try, but since colleges don't exist anymore, I wasn't very successful.
This college is full.
Why don't you give me everyone give me a investigate mind roll 2. We're gonna have you guys look around the room.
Garbage. Nothing but garbage.
Oh man, I got a lot of 5s, but no 6s.
Give it the fuck it. We'll do it live. Try. You're right, Spike.
Yeah.
What is happening?
This is not good. This is.
Oh my god! I did it. I got
Nice.
2.
Oh right.
I only have
Okay.
3, but I got 2.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Owen, as you kind of give the lead to like, hey, you know what? Let's search this room, see what we can find. Maybe there's got to be an owner's manual somewhere. And that's exactly what you find. Sifting through some of the cabinets and stuff and whatnot, you find these detailed papers that seem to be my brain doesn't work anymore. What do you call them? The schematics of how this thing is put together and itself works. You can try to figure this out yourself with either calculate or we'll say comprehend roll, or you can pass it on to someone else if you'd like them to give the try. Not that you all can't try in sequence.
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah.
So I found the owner's manual for the Hadron Collider.
Oh.
And some schematics. I think that's the word. And anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to take a look at them, since Touch was having a hard time. So this might be suited a little bit better for your mindset.
I could do that.
Okay.
Spike, you gotta unplug it and plug it back in again.
Wait 30 seconds.
Wait 30 seconds. Unplug it. Plug it back in. I mean, this could be a good roll. I got 6, so we'll see what happens. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I rolled 3 6s. 4 6s. I rolled 4 6s and 2 5s.
Ooh.
Best roll ever.
This, just in a way that nothing ever has, speaks to you. You are jiving with this. You guys are making sweet jazz together. You and this owner's manual / schematics.
It's my favorite reading.
And it, you can, if we do this, I think we'll be able to get this up and running again. And really, it just comes down to you got to bang on it right here, tweak this right there, and jiggle the cord a little bit.
Jiggle the cord. It's really important.
And as you do that, it seems that the collider kind of comes back on. It's sputtering a little bit and kind of flickering a little, so it's not up to 100%. Maybe possibly some sort of roll, I don't know, and maybe like what would it be, like a kind of like tinker or something? Who knows?
Maybe there's something we got to replace on it or something.
Maybe there might be other rooms and stuff to investigate. I don't know. But there it's at least operational in the barest sense of the word right now.
Okay, I think we're going in the right direction. I don't think we should use it like this. Will it collide some hadrons? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it can collide hadrons at the moment.
You
Sure.
can collide some hadrons, yeah.
Mhm.
You wanna,
I
hey,
mean, we
Touch,
could-
you want to collide some hadrons? Touch,
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
got it
seems
working,
like you've
kind of.
got this all in hand, so you know.
Like the owner's manual's here, so like, I mean, we can all read it. We can all read, right?
Of course, we can all read.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I
Are we
never
going to
asked.
wrap up this session in like 45 minutes? Is that what's going to happen?
No, of course we can read. We can all read.
Yeah,
I can read.
I
You
think-
can read.
yeah.
Read
can
words.
totally
Read music. We can definitely all read music.
Read people. Some of us can read people.
Read people's minds.
Maybe.
This is a freaky deaky future that I never asked for.
I don't think any
Actually,
of us did.
you did ask for it once, right? You were about to fall asleep.
Listen,
1986.
the only thing that I asked for was the future without Peter Weller. And I don't think that's too much to ask, okay? He lived in a Detroit hellscape.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He's not a good stepfather.
sometimes we repress memories. It's okay. Owen is like, I'm gonna go see if I can find some other stuff in some other rooms, because the first one we looked at was good. So like, the odds are that there's got to be like something else somewhere else. So like,
Gotta
I'm gonna
be.
go do that, and then what do you two want to do?
I'd like to take the lead on reading more about the Hadron Collider in this owner's manual.
Great,
Okay.
Crystal. What do you want to do?
I'll go look at. I'll go search another room.
Okay,
Imagine there's some parts we need.
right,
Mhm. Yeah.
right, all right. We're gonna stay close.
Go
We're gonna-
team.
I was just gonna say, hands in,
I love that.
hands in,
Absolutely.
hands in. Touch, hands in.
It's in.
Hands
It's in.
3, 2, 1, run one.
Red one.
I love the
Right.
enthusiasm.
We do this all the time. It's a normal thing we do.
Excellent. I've been here for a year.
Okay, so Touch, you're staying in the room, right?
Yes.
Crystal and Owen, are you guys staying together to search, or are you splitting up?
We haven't seen anything down here. Other
No.
than like bats and rats and stuff.
Yeah, like you have, and like you've gone past like different like labs. It looks like, and everything's like just looks like it's got like a thick coating of dust on it and stuff like that. Nothing's really truly lit up and things. So yeah, it's all kind of just really run down as far as you can tell for the most part.
Okay. I mean, we should like stay close, but like we can probably
Maybe-
search.
Maybe like
Separate
next
rooms?
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, we got radios. We got
Yeah.
radios.
But
yeah.
like
And you
next
do
to
have
each other.
radios.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
we have flashlights?
Yeah, you've got kind of little flashlights. You're all like, in my mind, in like these kind of like little patrol jumpsuit
Like, kitted
things.
out a little bit.
And
Yeah.
you've got like little like flashlights on these like little shoulder rigs you're wearing. You might also have like the like most minimum kind of like reconstituted like alien kind of tech that can kind of stun creatures. Like think of like a Star Trek phaser that's just
Yeah.
permanently set to stun.
Dig. I like it. Okay.
So yeah, who wants to search first?
I'll search first. Sure.
All right. You take the room immediately to your left, coming out of the Hadron lab. Give me an investigation mind difficulty 1 roll.
Come on. This is the slowest dice roller. It didn't even roll all 3. Okay, just a second. I'm finding a different website. This is terrible. It takes like 30 seconds. What? Okay.
The suits look really cool. Yeah.
I did. I got one.
Oh, all right. Perfect. You are able to find the light switch, turn it on. Inside, it looks like just a kind of a smaller little like office space leading to what looks like, you can't see into it, but kind of like a cooler that has just been on like the basic like level of like power usage. No lights are turned on, but you can tell by the frost on the doors and stuff that there's some kind of power leaking or going to this place. It says in big letters with kind of that like white, or not white, like that yellow and black, like kind of hazardy warning look. It says deep freeze storage warning, do not open without authorization. And that is what you can see for the most part outside of, in this smaller little space in front of this like deep freeze. Some computers, some file cabinets, and maybe some smaller little stations with microscopes and like old kind of petri dishes, but those look like they've long kind of gone to spoil whatever samples were in them.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get on the radio. It's like, hey, this is me, Owen. We try to do code numbers for each other, code names. This is Owen. I found a big freezer with a giant warning on it. Haven't opened it yet, but what do you think? It specifically says not to open it, but thoughts?
I don't think we would need parts in a freezer.
Yeah, there's probably some ice cream in there though.
Do you want me to come over for backup?
I don't know. Like, I mean, it could be ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a monster. It could be ice cream and a monster. I don't know. Just okay. Just checking in. Just wanted some feedback.
Let me know if you want me to come over.
Okay. Over.
It could be the slow-moving monster of lactase. You know what I'm saying? I can't have ice cream. I'm sorry.
I heard you.
Would lactate help not be a monster?
Lactate, not lactose.
Lactose.
Bad. I haven't had lactate since I came here. Even the little things. You know what? You know what has lactose? Hot dogs.
Really?
Really?
Yep. Lots of it.
Huh.
Yep. They'll throw that in anything.
I learned something.
Yeah.
It's made of hot dogs are dairy.
No, but they have lactose in them.
Spike's asking if is this real?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, now I'm gonna Google this.
Again, Owen, give me another investigate mind roll if you would. Just a successful one needed.
Yeah, I got it again. Just one.
All right. Out of curiosity, you go up and look inside the deep freeze, kind of like cupping your hands above, and you can see inside, just faintly through, this just very thin layer of frost, what looks like a collection of human beings, all in what look like these open or like just clear, like tube structures that have faint kind of really soft blue light illuminating them. They look like they're in some kind of stasis. It's a random collection of men, women, and children.
Huh. Someone again. It's people. It's people. It's people. There's people in the freezer.
There's been people in the freezer for a whole year.
I think they've been in there for longer than a year. There's just a bunch of people in a freezer.
Are they dead?
I don't know. I don't think so. Like, if they were dead, why would like the freezer still had power, even though all the other power was off. So like, I think it's like that movie. It's like that SNL skit, Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer, but they're not unfrozen yet. You know, I think they're like frozen, literally, but also like I think it's like that thing they do in sci-fi movies to make you be young in the future or whatever. I don't know the word for it. Touch, do you know the word? The sci-fi word for when
Are you talking about
freeze yourself?
cryogenesis?
Maybe. Is that what it's called?
When you freeze people?
Yeah, they're like frozen, but like maybe so they can be
Yeah, like
unfrozen
Walt
later.
Disney and Ted Williams, their heads, right?
What?
Yeah. Walt
What?
Disney's head's frozen
What?
in perpetuity.
Yeah.
He wanted to live in the future. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like Tomorrowland. Also, Ted Williams. I don't know what he's going to do with just a head because he was a baseball player, and I don't know that he was super smart, but yeah, the whole thing. His family's really weird about it. I don't even know if there's any frozen heads left. I mean, it's pretty cool that there's whole bodies left with everything that's been going on.
Yeah, there's like men, women, and children.
Holy.
It's like a lot. It's like not a few. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, there's about a dozen different subjects in this room.
Yeah.
Do they look normal or do they look like the zombie people that you told me about?
Well, I mean, I can only see like I'm
You can see that they do not actually, because
well, they
when
don't.
they would get that really hard kind of like drawn back facial
Yeah.
appearance. Yeah.
No, I don't think they're zombie people.
Whoa. That's a good find, Owen.
Thanks.
I guess, I mean, the question is, if you were frozen, would you want to come back to this? I don't know if I would.
I don't know. I guess I don't.
Maybe
I
we
don't
should
know.
wait till we go home.
We can. I'm not in a hurry. It's what I found.
Don't unplug anything.
I won't. Or will I? Well, just kidding. Just kidding.
By the
Okay.
way, did anyone else catch Spike's deep cut reference there? Well, not deep cut, but punny reference.
Which one? He's been throwing out a bunch.
Yeah, touch. I also cry when I listen to Genesis, but what's your point? Oh,
What is that?
cryogenesis. Never mind.
Oh God! Oh, that's under my radar.
When the lambs lay down on Broadway. Genesis is all of Genesis before Peter Gabriel left. After that, it was just Genesis. And then it was Genesis without Phil Collins because he also left. With themes to ask, what's the problem with the other three guys?
They don't shower.
Really?
What would I do without you guys?
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna not be in here anymore. And yeah.
All right. So you'll go and return, or maybe you want to go and check out a different room, but we'll come to that decision later. We go to Crystal. You, in the meantime, are checking out your own room to the right of the Hadron lab. You go inside, and it's kind of another big dusty room. This one's full of all sorts of different like mechanical parts and stuff like that. kind of in the weird shape of like a very weird version of a human being. It looks like there's some kind of like android factory, possibly, from as far as you can tell. You can tell that these are robotic pieces. Definitely, yeah, just in the shape of some kind of vague humanoid shape.
Nothing put together, but like pieces.
All in different stages of being put together. There's one that looks like it's wholly complete. There's a couple that are in the process. Maybe they're missing a panel here and there, maybe an arm, leg, maybe half a face or something like that. But you can see that what looks like a very lifelike kind of skin that are over the pieces that are whole. But then like where there are gaps in some of these, you can clearly tell that underneath what looks like this lifelike out or exterior is like the inner workings that are all completely just different parts of tech and whatnot that all look pretty sophisticated.
Man, I wish I was tech smarter. Could have a robot.
If you want, you could try to do some tinkering or calculating. Or else, if there's someone who's got a better skill than you, you can ask them to maybe come and give it a look.
Yeah, I only have one in tech.
Okay.
Hey, Touch.
Yes.
Do you want to come look at some robots?
Boy, would I. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. Hold on, let me just bookmark this real quick.
Okay. Don't
Okay.
fold the corners. Put something in it.
What am I, a Philistine?
Wait, why aren't you supposed to fold the corner?
You ruin the pages. You ruin the integrity of the paper.
But you don't need to add more paper to the paper. You know, roll out the paper.
But then it's got permanent fold, and eventually they rip off, and then you're missing pieces of your paper, and it's just...
What are you doing to your books? They don't rip off. That's not how books work.
Well, if you keep going back and reading them more than once, stop in
People
the same
read books
spot.
more than...
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, so Touch, you make your way over to the next the lab over where there's all the different androids, I guess we'll say.
I bring the instruction manual with me. I'm just clutching it to my chest with a bookmark in it, going, "He's not gonna hurt you."
Don't let Owen touch it.
All right. You get in there and you see all these different models in different states all around you. We'll say there's 6 of them. And as it goes down the line, they keep getting more and more complete until we get to the final one that is fully assembled. Give me or tell me what you'd like to do, and then give me a calculate tech roll, and I'll tell you what how many successes I'd like.
So we're trying to figure out basically like the kind of assembly of this based on these kind of like subsequent.
Maybe you can turn it on.
If you want to turn one on, give me that intent, or if you'd like to take one that's a little more disassembled and look if you can see if there's pieces of this that could go into the collider, let me know.
Okay.
That's a good point.
I think I'd like to tinker first with one of the ones that's like a little, like not quite put together, just to see if I can like take it apart to the next level down and kind of discern what's going on.
So you want to like start it? Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Make sure it doesn't have weapons first.
The one that you're gonna kind of go to is a piece that basically is just the upper half of a torso that's built, so it looks like it's kind of stuck on, like just kind of a little platform where it is.
Cool.
So give me I need a 2 success.
Okay. God, I cannot buy a second success tonight. I just rolled 5 dice to tinker, and I got 1 success, and the rest are 2s and 3s.
Well, if you'd like to use a luck point, that will re-roll failed dice. Otherwise, you can always check a condition to push. Or if you want to go very extreme, you can use your once per session pride.
I don't think. Okay, what is the first two? I can change my condition.
You can check a condition. Now this time, conditions are going to be it's kind of they're replaced by scars and the things from the flood thing.
Oh,
If you take too many scars, you will lead towards like death. And
Okay.
it's going to be a permanent death to the character. Um,
Oh no.
yeah. So that's the big change in play. It's a more serious tone we've got here. Otherwise, but remember, just like conditions, scars can be healed by using, I believe it is it lead or wait, using a lead roll, you can heal yourself or another player. Although the big thing with that is that some conditions can, if you fail a lead roll, you can sometimes also gain an extra condition / scar when it comes to trying to do that. Also, going back to your hideout, aka your base, will give you time to heal as well from your scars.
I
yeah.
guess I will take a scar then.
Okay.
Instead, like you're saying, scars happen instead of taking a condition.
Yes. So doing that, you will be able to re-roll a failed die.
Oh, okay, great. All right.
Because that's what we're doing there is using the push.
Gotcha. Okay, there, I get my second success.
Okay. As you're tinkering with this robot kind of thing, you get this really bad shock that kind of like just jolts you for a little bit.
Suffering.
You kind of have to shake your senses back to you. It didn't feel very good. But you're able to, using some of the tools you found around randomly, turn this thing on, and it kind of comes to life like beep, 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 beep. And looking at you and around the room, it fixes its glance at you and says, "Hello, I am Alpha Beta 1. How may I be of service?"
Well, Alpha Beta 1, have you ever slaughtered any innocent humans?
No, sir. My prime directive is to not harm humans in any way.
Excellent. I love to hear that. Crystal, perhaps you'd like to interrogate the subject?
Interrogation, sir? Why, you just have to ask me a question. Interrogate sounds so harsh.
I'm sorry, I meant in the non-pejorative interrogative, any statement that ends in a question mark.
Ah, yes, I see. Hello, young miss. Would you like to ask me a question? My name is Alpha Beta 1.
Oh boy. Alpha Beta 1, what's
You
your
can call me Abby.
Oh, Abby, thank you. What's your I lost the word. My brain stopped. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to ask what their purpose is. What's
My purpose is to serve all humans in the lab. I'm an assistant droid.
What's your specialty? Technology or something else?
We're all being served to supplement the staff here at the Black Mesa research facility.
What can you tell us about Hadron Colliders and your knowledge of them?
Hadron Colliders, sir. Well, I am not very well versed, but I'm sure if given time to study the subject, I could be of great assistance.
How about cryogenics?
Cryogenics, sir. I'm very well versed in cryogenics.
Excellent. Have you ever served here Well, the cryogenesis is happening.
Well, before when I was just a program, sir, and not being placed into this mere android body you see before you, I did many assisting functions on the cryogenics program here at Black Mesa Research.
What was the purpose of this research?
Yes, sir. What it was to learn how to keep people in suspended animation if they were to need any assistance further in the future for medical ailments that were not able to be healed.
So you're
And the
saying if
us
there
aren't
were-
in there. That's
what-
just me struggling.
So you're saying if there are people in this facility that have been frozen, they are sick.
Sick in some way, yes, sir. Some have cancers, some have other things.
Would those other things be contagions?
Not contagion, sir. Maybe parasites.
Definitely don't wake them up right now.
Mother of God. What else have you worked on here, Abby?
Well, sir, I've been tasked with assisting in weapons development, dangerous, the development of.
We have something Colin's not
brain.
ready for.
No, I just.
Sorry,
Oh
buddy.
God.
My brain did it too. I couldn't think of the words. So
Dangerous ailments. Also, tech and development.
Excellent. All of your compatriots here that are in various states of robot undress, are they also programs that have been put into physical form, or is this the same program that
No,
could be
sir.
transferred
All
to other
different
consciousnesses?
programs.
Do you know which ones were weapons and which ones were cryogenics and which ones were hadron collider helper?
Well, my brother there at the end, he was the prime program for the Hadron. And he points down to the one at the very end who is fully functional. Or looks to be fully functional. He's fully assembled.
excellent.
And all of your prime directives are to support humans?
Yes, sir. We're not allowed to harm a human being.
Are you allowed to harm more than one human being?
No, sir. That would be ghastly.
I'm just checking.
Tried to get him on a technicality.
And this is why we ask interrogatives. Why don't we come back, if you wouldn't mind, Abby? I think that we're just going to put you in standby mode so we can conserve your battery. We're not sure how much energy we're going to be able to harvest to keep you going, and so I'd like to be able to sustain you for as long as possible.
Understandable, sir. I am ready to go into shutdown mode at your convenience.
Excellent. Crystal? Yes?
Yeah.
Abby, we'll see you soon. Please shut down until further notice.
Very well, sir. Reserving battery now. And it kind of just powers down in front of you.
Thick. We should go tell Owen about this. This is
Yes.
big.
Yes, we haven't come here.
Or we could have him come here and bring ice cream, but not frozen dead people.
Not dead people.
No. Or
Hey,
done.
Hey, Owen,
What?
come on over. We got something to show you.
Okay.
Yeah, Owen makes his way over there, and you explain to him the events that just took place.
Robots.
Robots.
Whoa.
These have been here a whole year and we didn't even know.
Well, this is your first time ever coming back because you just
Yeah,
been
we should have been back here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Should have done that.
Oh, you were
Well,
busy surviving.
yeah. Hindsight's 2020. Yeah.
You know what they say: get busy living, or get busy finding robots that can help you uncover mysteries.
Who says that?
I don't know, but seems like something that we should say more often so that we can find all of these robots that will help us and not murder us.
The not
How about
murdering
you,
is the
Owen?
best part.
How
What?
are you doing?
I'm okay.
Did you find everything you were looking for?
No.
Excellent.
But
So
I mean, I
think-
wasn't expecting to find like everything I was looking for in an abandoned Hadron Collider. So. You know, I'm looking for McDonald's food and
Oh, goodness.
people who can match my athletic prowess on the mats. And it's in short supply. So
Unfortunately,
this is fine. Robots are cool.
excuse me, I need to go to the little boy's room. That's real for me too, but
Yeah.
Touch is just going to like BRB.
Okay. So yeah, Touch leaves the room and goes searching about for the facility's restrooms, leaving Owen and Crystal, you in this room with all these androids.
What do robots do?
So this one here, this one's
Yeah.
Abby. This one
Abby.
focuses on. I've already lost it.
Jesus. Did you write
Oh my
this
god,
down?
my brain's already shut down. It's not
It was
good.
like helping humans in any way or something.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
basically the function of all these things. is
Your
to assist.
classic helper robot.
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
Cool.
The one at the end though focuses on the collider.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that's
Oh,
their
really?
specialty. They have a specialty. So
Shouldn't we go turn them on?
yeah, I think we should turn them on.
We should go turn 'em on.
They say they're not supposed to hurt us, but be ready just in case.
I'm always ready.
Ready to pounce.
A suplex a robot.
They might be able to. Maybe we can teach them how to wrestle.
Maybe. It's more of an art.
So yeah, give me a like a tinker tech roll to turn this guy on.
I mean, this is really not my specialty, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I can try.
As
Okay.
you don't have the access to the parts that you did with the other one, as this one is fully.
I should ask first, what's the success? Because I have 1 dice, so if it's more than that, it's not even worth it.
Oh, I was going to ask you for a 2.
Okay, well, then we just wait for Touch to come back.
Okay, yeah. So
I also got 1.
Combined.
if you want, I'll let you guys both roll your ones to see. I mean, yeah, and you can try. Yeah, I guess.
No, it's not our thing, so we just
Okay.
wait for Touch. It's fine.
Alrighty.
But is there anything else in the room that's really interesting? It's just all robot parts. And
Yeah, this is
stuff?
just kind of a basic small time like little robot assembly room.
Is there anything different about the one, like, we know we've seen this one who like specializes in just kind of like people stuff, and then the one with the are there any markings that like would maybe tell us that like, oh, like these ones with these markings are Hadron Collider kind of like guys, these ones for
well, you do notice that starting with Alpha Beta 1, Abby, he's got the AB 1 marking and kind of what looks like a tattoo on the upper part of his like on his shoulder, and he's as the first one that has like kind of skin in the sequence.
okay.
There are 4, 5, and 6 going the way down. Seeing that the first one has the marking DAD1 on him.
Okay. Because like my concern is we only meddle with the ones that may not have weapons or.
So yeah, you're not sure which ones have which, but they all do have different like kind of designations on them.
Okay.
I guess if you wanted, you could search through the room a little more, through the file cabinets, or even maybe try to turn on a computer, see if it's got power enough to it. Or if you could use what power you see that feeds into kind of the workstation where the androids are, and see if you could reroute that back to computers using either a program tech role or a kind of calculate tech role, or even tinker tech.
I'd be more situated for going through cabinets myself because I'm not a tech
Okay.
person. But
So yeah, doing investigate mind, you can
Got
search
it.
through using well, this isn't hard to look through file cabinets, so we'll just ask for one success.
I'm good with the mind. I got 6. And I got no successes. Damn. Well, now's a good time to say that Michael Franson put us $2 from 16,000.
Hey, thank you very
Hey,
much.
brother.
So we're getting
Thank you.
close.
We're getting there on a wing and a prayer.
Is how's Michael related?
He's my brother.
Brother. Cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What is your brother doing up at 1:20 in the morning?
Well, he lives on the West Coast, so it's like 11.
Oh, that's right. Not so
But,
bad there.
He was at a fundraiser or something earlier, so probably just getting back.
Ooh.
Awfully nice of him.
Yeah. Super nice.
I'm going to take this quick moment. I'm wondering if Touch will be back soon, just to go get a refreshment. So I will return
go
in
for it.
just a
Go
moment.
do what you gotta do.
We'll hold down the fort
Hold it down.
so it doesn't blow away or whatever.
It's in danger of blowing away, so
It is.
I'm trying to remember, was I playing in the game with Ben and the robot that was making hee sounds Spike is talking about? Because
That I think that was I don't know if you were playing in it. It was an early game. It
Okay.
was, I want to say,
maybe it was the one where I was playing my video game.
it was the Bigfoot game, I think.
Oh, okay.
There was definitely some laughing happening in that Bigfoot game.
There was a lot. I got to watch a little bit of it because in between stuff. So I say I would only get the reference if he said something about he's got beautiful hair, because that's something that was caught. Oh,
Totally.
Mountain Monsters. That was Mountain Monsters.
Yeah, it was Mountain Monsters for sure.
That's right.
And then I think there were a lot of callbacks to it in the little bit I saw of the watch along too. I think there was some call, 'cause Spike was doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there were some callbacks in that too. If
I was there
remember
too,
right.
but it was real late.
Yeah, it was real late. I was like, it's that fun extra life thing is, I mean, it's kind of a D&D thing for me in general, but it's like, I'm so tired, but I'm also like weirdly wired because I just had like a fun time playing a game. And so it's like, cool, I really need you to be asleep right now.
Yeah.
It's like, how about in 3 hours?
You're like, no, now is the only time.
Oh, there's a limited time on the other side. Like,
No, we laid down for naps this afternoon, and I actually laid down on the couch because like I got to get up a little bit sooner than Ben because I had to like figure out supper and whatnot.
yeah.
And he was in the bedroom, and I was like, but now he's just I could hear stuff and it's too loud. So I was like, rain sounds on my phone, like I gotta drown him out. And I was like, I love you, but now everything's too loud.
Rain sounds on the phone are nice when I stay over with Philip. He plays he made this. He has one of the, I don't know which app it is. It's Sleepwell or something. It's one of the, it's like a pay one, and you can do, so you can like make mixes. And so we made this mix of it's like rain at a campfire or something similar to that.
Ooh.
Which is nice. Or rain in a forest. It's rain in a forest. And also like brown noise, and so we just called it brown rain. And every time I sleep over, I'm like, I sleep so much better. Like I have to get this stupid ass brown rain when I try to go to sleep.
I can't because we have like the box fan and the rain sounds going all the time.
Yeah, I need.
I can't
need
do without
something.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I can fall asleep as long as if my HVAC is running, like if and like that works for me. But like, I got so used to it. Like I used to always just raw dog sleeping, but then with Michael, we always had a box fan, and
Mhm.
then I tried various like music things, but it just like it didn't work out because I'm really weird about it. Like it can't have words. So
I
can't do like
can't.
it can't be like a podcast or something because then I'm trying to listen like hear it.
Yep.
So yeah, like not quite white noise, but like not quite.
Yeah.
It's a really fine band because there were a couple times when Michael and I would travel, he would get like an app that was like box fan app. Those were the worst. Those were terrible.
It's not close enough. It's not the
It
same.
wasn't. So it has to be like real white noise
Yeah.
or like brown. I think is the one I can sleep to. But
I found like a
not all
10-hour rain sound on Spotify that was real good.
nice.
It's real heavy rain, so like it's
Yeah. I just fall asleep like right away. Like
Yeah.
who is
I have-
this?
I have to do that the couple times that I've had to like go away for work things, and I'm like, hotel room too quiet, or like a couple weeks ago we were up at camp, so it's like it's a summer camp that we use for special needs and that kind of stuff. So like they're not big buildings or anything, but it's just like I'm in a twin bed. This is a really hard bed.
It's so
real
sleeping,
quiet.
I'm so jealous of people who can just fall asleep. Like sleeping has always been a battle for me, and like the past like week or two I've just been like super stressed anyway with a bunch of like work stuff and like not like I enjoy this is fun for me, but like the sort of like okay I gotta like prep and be ready to like
the lead up is stressful. Yeah,
but like because like Monday I presented to committee, like I did it was my first like solo like audit project, so like that was nerve-wracking, and I mean it was fine, it went great, and it was whatever, but it was just kind of like, oh, I need this to be done, and then it was done, and then I remembered I agreed to facilitate a training for my old department like on Monday, and I'm like, that was stupid. Well, it was stupid not in that to do it, but I was just kind of like, as long as it's not the same week, as long as it's after I present committee and not that same week, pick a day. And because I forgot, I didn't realize this weekend was Extra Life for a long time, because it's usually like the 5th or something,
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh yeah, no, it's playing. And then I was like, oh my god, no.
I think that's how Nate ended up doing the same thing, where he forgot to take off.
Yeah.
Sorry,
like,
everyone.
This one came up real fast because it was literally like Halloween and then Extra Life. Usually we have a couple days in between, but this year no. And Spike, we will get back to that Nashi movie. We'll just
I was enjoying that so much,
day.
but those ads were crazy last night.
Killing us last night, and my computer crashed.
Everyone was it was happening, like we're getting ads like, and it was not sequencing up at all, like with everyone, like oh god,
I got 5 ads in a row the one time. You got 4.
I was getting 4 like 3 different times
consistently. It was like trying to watch something on Amazon Prime.
Ads are weird. Ads are so weird. I wish they were more consistent, because like I went to like I had a little break. I went to a friend's stream who's also doing some charity stuff, and like said hi, and then I like went to donate, and like right when my donation went through, it like Twitch went to an ad break, and it was like 10 ads. I was just like, oh my god, and I could see that they were talking. I was like,
yeah, there was just
never know. Just never know.
It was like,
hey guys, look what I found on the way back from the bathroom.
Ooh, is that those
freezer?
Those fruit bars?
Touch, did you open the freezer?
No.
Oh, okay.
Different freezer?
Okay, cool.
No, they're with a what do you call them? Vending machine.
Did you get me one?
Yeah.
Did you bring enough for the class?
No, but there's more in there if you guys, if you take a potty break. I mean, if you take a potty break.
James,
That makes it sound
what
better.
brand, James? I'm curious now.
Oh, it's Outshine. Strawberry
Outshine.
Outshine.
Outshines
They're
are
great. I love Outshine.
I
love
like
that.
the strawberry one, and then there's another fruit one. Was it pomegranate or something like that?
It's a watermelon that I really like.
Watermelon.
Mango is amazing.
Mango. The
Mango's
lime
really
is actually
good.
pretty good too. It's really
Yeah.
I really like the lime.
They're just. I don't think I've had. Maybe the coconut's not the greatest. No, that.
I kinda
yeah,
like
it's just
that.
okay.
They're very good. Outshine, get at us.
All right. So,
Yeah.
in this room, we've noticed that that the robots from 3 on down to 6 are where it starts. That they've got kind of an flesh-like exterior on them. The one at the very end, and also they have different designations on them, separating them apart. The one at the very end is DAD1. You might kind of figure out that this one might be known as Daddy. AD1 is known as Abby. So yeah.
Touch. I think we should turn on that last one, but I don't know how to do it.
Well, I think if we're ready to go and we're going to give it the whirl, then we...
Yeah, I'll need a... you can give me a program, tinker, or calculate all with, the tech base.
Tinker is my best.
Okay.
So I'm literally good at everything else except anything that's tech. I put my points in everything else.
Yeah, and I kept my high-tech score, but I changed some of my skills from like old touch, like younger touch. Because I was like, oh, he's not doing that as much anymore. So I only have a +1 in Tinker. Oh,
What is
Flaming
that?
Hot Dynamitas. Spike was
Oh, wow.
mentioning them earlier.
What is a dynamita?
It's like Doritos.
oh, holy crap! I just rolled 3 6s.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry, that
All
was
right.
mooning it for some reason.
Don't mean to brag, but
So like,
I can turn this robot on.
not only that, but you have
Not like
kind
that.
of like, well, I mean, you can turn them on for sure, but also like not only that, like you can you have like a full understanding of these androids like systems and functions now that you can manipulate them from the outside. So if you needed to change demeanor or anything like that, or even if you wanted to add new programming subsystems and subroutings into them, you could figure that out to completely change the personality of these robots.
Excellent.
Or even add new directives and things like that. You know them down pat. So you turn it on, and it's like, how may I serve you?
Hello?
Hello, I am Delta Alpha Delta 1, but you may call me Daddy.
Look at this sweet baritone. Woof.
Oh, that's quite excellent. Thank you. You can call me Touch.
Hello, Master Touch. How may I be of service?
No, master. We have a working relationship. You are my collaborator.
I see. I appreciate this. Not many humans view me as one. Always I am built to serve, but being an equal, well, this is a new experience for me. My AI is learning rapidly.
Your AI is learning rapidly?
Oh, yes. I am now experiencing, I think, what you humans refer to as emotion. I'm feeling grateful to be considered a collaborator and not just a mere worker, drone, slave, you might say.
No, we don't do that around here. We're unionized.
Touch, I think.
Was it?
In unions, there are powers. I'm sorry,
think
what?
I think you should have him join your band.
Oh my God.
Voice like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm light a couple players, though. We could probably use some more people. All of my friends didn't get sucked up along with myself and other people in the lawnmower pieces. It's my favorite detail of all time.
I'm so sorry.
No. Oh, come on.
James always does this. He's got a detail he loves,
It is the
and
most endearing detail.
Okay.
And you paint such vivid pictures that we're like getting down to, like random things that you wouldn't like think about. It's like Twister, where it's like cow. There's like another cow, and they're like, I think that's the same cow.
I was watching that the other day. I forgot where they like drive through a house and everything. Wild movie.
That's my favorite big blockbuster movie.
That was, thinking back, that's the one that's held up from that whole era quite a bit. Like,
yeah.
I remember loving Independence Day, but watching it back as an adult, it's kind of like, oh, this movie's kind of a slog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of jingoist, just push. Anyway, yeah, excellent. This is my other collaborator, Crystal, Daddy Crystal.
Hello, Crystal. So pleasant to meet you.
Daddy, this is Owen.
Hello, Owen. Pleased to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
I've got them on. Owen, let's freaking go. Am I right? Anyway, Daddy, what we're wondering, well, a couple of things. What your area of expertise is. We're trying to understand how we can harness the power of the Hadron Collider and fix some pretty messed up stuff, if I can be quite plain.
I did assist in the functions and building of the Hadron Collider, although we did not complete our mission as stated. Also, I serviced the research of cybernetic human enhancements to the point of achieving a singularity point.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, so the singularity has already happened.
It has.
Well, all right, pack it in. Hey, are you good at freezing people? Because I'm thinking maybe I just go on ice for a little while. I don't know about you guys, but this is a lot.
I think Spike has a good idea.
Have y'all thought about colliding a hadron with a lawnmower? Oh, poor Colin. He's gonna have more liquids up his nose than.
He's either gonna stop drinking and then be dehydrated, or just multiple spit takes. I'll warn you, we're getting to the point where I start getting delirious, so it's just gonna get better.
All right. Nice. Can't wait.
Well, it's gonna get real weird real soon because we're gonna do the time warp.
Let's
do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left.
We're gonna go. Okay, we only got 23. We're only get 23 minutes left, and then 24 minutes from now, we're gonna be like, we only got 2. Well, I remember there's definitely been sessions where I've either been running or playing where I just like look at my computer and go, wait, I swear to God, we were like almost done 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's been some times I get to that point in the night where it rolls back and I go, please God, not more. Okay, I'm ready for bed now.
Yeah, that's why they got the Dynamitas.
Spike is aiming for a spit take though, Colin, just so you know.
He's got him before I'm pretty sure you've got me to spit take.
I
Probably
feel
during
like
Spoopy Boy, Spoop Troop.
if I didn't get a legit spit take on the Mithrin deal, that was the best thing. That was maybe the best thing I had in my.
That was amazing.
In my arsenal. It was a big gun.
It was good.
James, were you around when we said that we're $2 away from 16,000?
No, but I did see that we were
Sweet
very
pipe.
close earlier.
Warrior's brother bumped us up.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Okay, focus.
All right. So you've got Daddy, and Daddy has done work on the Hadron. He knows it pretty well. Also, you've seen an area that's got people that are in cryogenic stasis. And there's a few other rooms that you could search if you felt like it, but I don't know.
I think we should get Daddy to. It feels really appropriate coming from me for some reason. I think we should get Daddy to get started on fixing the collider.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then we can keep looking around more if we want to, but at least let's get that going.
Daddy, how many of your comrades here also worked on the Hadron Collider? Would it be helpful for us to activate more?
It was just me as far as I am aware.
Excellent. Are you aware of what these other robotic entity programs were up to?
Oh, all sorts of different fields of research. We were all unique programs at one point assigned to different facilities and sections of the lab itself. But yeah, they all do. They do stuff.
Could you tell us before we get going a little bit about about the cryogenics program?
The cryogenics program was established to revive people in the future who are suffering from ailments that are debilitating or somewhat lethal to them in the current time.
Were any of these things
Contagious?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, they were not. But I must be perfectly honest with you. I was put into stasis mode by my calculations long before the program itself had gone into stasis.
You okay, Warrior?
Okay.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, there were only about, at the time, 10 subjects in cryogenic stasis. And a few quarks. Oh! And when he says that, Owen, you realize, or you remember that you saw at least like 12 people in there.
Oh, that's weird. There's at least like 12 people in there. It's honestly my favorite bit. I love it. I'll never stop doing it.
Never stop. Don't stop.
No, but seriously, there's there's more than that.
Well, then to my knowledge, those are new additions that I have no awareness of.
I like
will
that.
Be of no help to you when it comes to discerning why they're there.
I like that we're walking a fine line between Daddy and you aren't afraid of a little Hadron Collider, are you?
Not for the dark, are you?
Yeah, you're afraid of some quarks, are you? Ohana means family.
We gotta do it for Bryant. We're family.
Yeah, we got family. So, do we want to reallocate some of these additional AIs to support Daddy?
That would be a capital idea, I do believe. Why is my voice getting deeper?
I just want to ask you to start singing some smooth jazz. I can't help it. It's like it's just so low and sultry. It's gonna be great. I just can tell. Can Daddy sing and calculate at the same time?
I guess I could try. You're my first, my last, my everything.
That's pretty good.
So good.
How many programs are there here?
Total of 6. But the ones that could be of really any use to you as far as like physically helping and repairing are about 4.
Yeah, not all of them were put together.
God damn it.
Well, why don't we start with those 4 and maybe Touch can tinker with the others, and now that he's got a sense for how they work and how they're programmed, see if he can't gather up some additional parts and get all of these bad boys working on the Hadron Collider.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm
That
down.
is what we want to do, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, because the hope is if we can go back, it won't end up like this, maybe?
Then we have to go back. Excellent. Let's frickin' do this.
Okay. So the first two of the robots, Abby and the one next to him, which is Beta Alpha Beta 1, otherwise
Baby?
known as Baby, are both not very mobile, so you'll have to move them. The next one is Sadie and Daddy. They both have legs. Sadie is just missing an arm and a few pieces of skin around its face, but otherwise completely functional nonetheless. Yeah.
All right. Let's frickin' go.
All right. We'll just say that, yeah, you know what to do. So you get them turned on, and you bring them or whatever into the next room to get them working on the Hadron Collider, which they start doing promptly.
So far, so good.
Daddy tells you, yeah, this will take about maybe 15, 20 minutes. Why don't y'all just
Ooh.
chill?
Well, that's
Damn,
very
that's
quick.
fast.
Huh.
And they are, looking around the room, and just with their way of processing and things, they're like just taking things apart, using kind of worrying strength to bend and shape things into parts that fit onto the collider. And you see Daddy and Sadie, and even Baby and Abby from where you are put them. They have extra kind of pieces to them that you didn't realize were hidden, like little like soldering irons and things like that kind of like come out of their fingers, things. And so yeah, they're just chipping away at this. So you can either just wait for them to finish, or if you feel like go explore more.
I think we should go explore a little bit more.
Okay, sure.
All right. You go looking around, and you come down to the lab that's next to the cryogenics one, and this is a much, much bigger room. You can kind of see dimly in it little like kind of like floor tracking lights and stuff like that go back a little bit, giving like a soft white glow to the room. In leading towards like a big kind of steel like roll-up door with a clear kind of like warning, no unauthorized access allowed kind of dealy printed on it. Would you like to investigate further?
Yeah. Yeah, want to investigate.
Okay. So you go in there. You're seeing not a lot. There's banks of computers on one end of the room, or one side of the wall, I should say. And then on the other, again, kind of research stations with all the samples having gone to pot, and lots of dust, cobwebs, things like that. You're able to find a light switch, and somehow from wherever there's still this auxiliary power that's being able to be drawn and turn on the few places you've been, you're able to get that to light the room up as well.
Yeah.
All right. So would you guys like to, you're looking around and you notice basically that there's no file cabinets or anything to look to. There are computers you can try to turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's the big kind of roll-up steel door that has a clear kind of red and black button that you feel like if you hit one, it's going to roll the thing up. If you hit the other, it's going to roll it down, the door. Which looks very big. Like you could get probably like a mining truck through. It's huge.
I want to go push the button. I want to push the button. I want to do it. I want to do it.
You do that, and all of a sudden, kind of like those flashing like hazard lights light up on either side of the door. It goes rolling up, and instantly you guys are all kind of hit with a waft of like kind of that bloody kind of coppery smell of like blood.
Okay.
And also a whiff of decay.
I
Okay.
wonder if push the other button.
Okay. Write that down.
Nope. I have enough of that every day. Nope.
Yep.
I'm good.
Just gonna stay out of that one.
It's
Thank
about
you.
this time that Daddy has somehow tapped into your radio waves and is like, "Hey, y'all come back now. We're done."
So good.
Yeah.
Let's
Right,
go.
Dad.
All right. Daddy, it looks like they've kind of pieced and patched together the Hadron right back to working shape. Daddy explains, "Yeah, we fixed this, mother. But you know what? We don't really know how to operate it past this. Our calculations have not reached that final stage yet. We're still working on it. But if you like, y'all can tinker with it yourselves. You dig?"
I dig. I dig.
Touchy, you still reading the manual?
Yeah, you read the manual.
I have read the manual. I feel confident about
Right.
what happens next,
All right.
and
Start this puppy up.
let's do it.
All right.
I'm going to lead with my heart.
Oh, yeah.
I feel inspired. I want to give a inspiring speech to our collaborators, our robotic collaborators, and Crystal and Owen, and to say, when I first was deposited here with all of those people and Lawnmower Parts, I thought that I would never be whole again. But this last year has been transformative for me, and I've found that I can let all parts of me find peace in this new place together with friends. And even though it may change everything, if it will bring us back to more friends, I have confidence that we'll find each other again. Let's freaking go.
All right.
Pat you on the
Give
back.
me a program tech roll difficulty of 2.
You got this.
Oh, well, that's horse shit. Colin, are you taking donations?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that if you feel like it. Just go to the main thing, whatever,
I'd love to.
or to any one of these guys. 'Cause I
Okay.
did not set up a donation thing, but yeah, if you want to do, I don't know, let's say $1, you can re-roll a die for $1. Re-roll a die for $1, everyone.
Die for $1.
All right, let's reroll. Well,
And that goes to you, Spike. If you want to throw $1 in, and we can re-roll a success to a failure, we can do that too.
Spike, you wouldn't.
Wow.
You wouldn't.
Well, I have struck out mightily in everything that I've done, and
You can use your pride.
You can use your pride and just succeed.
It's an automatic success. You can only
One
do it
time,
once.
yep.
I'm just you're gonna see like Touch just like trying to do this so hard, and you just see him like tears kind of streaming down his face,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna grit through it, and you know, he's gonna flip the switch.
Here's what I want you to do now. Taking one of your D6s, I want you to roll, and if you get a 1 through 3, you're going to get something, and if you get a 4 through a 6, you're going to get something else. We'll see what it is.
Roll the 1.
Tears streaming down your face. You flip the switch. and this thing kind of chugs into being, going into life. The same thing starts happening that previously you guys remembered from when it transported you to this different time. Wind starts picking up and whirling around. There's blue electricity kind of shooting out and around the thing. Light shows are going off. And then all of a sudden you hear this noise, kind of like something's caught on the inside. Like something's just, it's like, and then the hadron explodes. Shrapnel goes flying everywhere. None of you are hurt though in this explosion, as Abby, Baby, Sadie, and Daddy took the brunt of it.
Oh no.
And are now kind of lying in front of you as android meat shields for kind of, I don't know, lack of a better way of thinking about it. And yeah, you are all lying there, kind of picking yourselves up, coming back to it. Where the hadron was is now this big kind of like just torn apart, looks like just shredded kind of tin can that's got smoke and sparks coming out of it. And yeah, laying in front of you, you can see all the androids are kind of decommissioned except for Daddy, who is now basically just like half a torso and is kind of twitching there on the floor in front of you.
I'm gonna run over to him and do what I can to ease his pain.
He's like, Touch, thank you for allowing me to briefly feel what it was like to be alive.
Thank you for doing the same for me.
You're welcome. This is Daddy signing off. And then
Oh, break my heart.
and yeah, it looks like the light goes out in Daddy's eyes. Daddy, no.
Daddy, no.
No. What? Okay. So
That happened.
that was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
You now are faced with having to either go back to your base or go out onto your patrol and finish those duties.
Well, I mean, I guess we should probably finish the patrol
Yeah.
since we, like blew up the Hadron Collider.
I mean, it was worth a try. Doesn't mean it would have worked.
Like, we want to have like a balanced report when we get in. We don't want to be like we blew up the Hadron Collider and also didn't do what you told us to do.
Over the radio, hey, Red One, this is
Hey,
Papa Bear.
hey,
We just had an explosion happen on our sensors. You know anything about that?
I do. It turns out that the Hadron Collider exploded.
Oh no! How are we gonna get home?
That's a great question that I don't have an answer for right now, Papa Bear.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I know you'll do the best thing for us, Red Leader.
Thanks.
But
Thanks, Papa
how
Bear.
about you get out there now and I don't know, patrol the city, see what's happening.
Yeah, we're going to. We'll be up there in about 45 minutes once we finish climbing these stairs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember how long that took.
So many stairs.
So many stairs.
Time for leg
Yeah.
day.
Anyway, I just want you all to know I'll always be here for you whenever you need me. All right. Take it
Thanks,
sleazy.
Thanks,
Papa
Corey
Bear
Feldman.
out.
Thanks, Corey Feldman, for giving us a license to thrive.
Hey, if you dream a little dream, I'll always be in your heart.
Oh,
know you will.
whoa.
Thank you, Corey Feldman.
See you
Red
next
one
Friday
out.
the 13th.
Oh no.
All right. So you guys climb all the way back up out of there. And coming out, you were
That's Connor's mission. Connor's not here today.
oh god, yeah. And
He's not
then
happy.
yeah, no. That character was a red flag.
Big red flag. I like to torment him about it.
Oh man. So yeah, you get out of the underground base, and are greeted again back with the city, this ruined city. You know that you need to sweep the sector that's immediately in front of you. There's some rundown buildings. You need to search for survivors, also while keeping clear of any alien patrols.
Sorry.
And yeah, there's a lawnmower in front of you that you guys need to climb over. So just give me a move body roll to get over these lawnmowers.
I will.
One success needed.
Got it. Let's see here. Got one
I also got one.
out of 6.
Did not get one.
Crystal and Owen, they climb over this John Deere that's lying in their path pretty easily. Touch, you kind of slip kind of on this leather. It's been soaked in the rain a little bit, the leather of the seat, and you sprain a pinky. It really hurts.
Oof.
Sprained a pinky. It really hurts.
Do I put a splint on that?
Ooh.
I would love that. Thank you.
Splint that pinky. Sure, I can
Give
find
me
some sticks.
a lead heart roll for that, actually.
Me?
Me,
Yeah, Crystal.
because I'm fixing you. I got one.
You know, doing that, it somehow goes all the way towards healing the condition that Touch. I believe you had that right, or the
I had
scar. Yeah,
Scar. Yeah.
yeah. So that's completely gone. You're back to tip-top shape.
I did this with Connor too. I got a healing touch. Maybe I need to be a nurse.
You've got the touch.
Got the touch.
Power. Yeah.
By the way, it's currently 1 a.m. again. Yay!
What?
Did it.
We did it.
As you guys make your way past this garden of lawnmowers, you notice in the building right up in front of you there is some movement that you can just barely make out. Whipping out your cool little, like, let's say alien style sensor too, you also see that there are little like movement dots going around. Because yeah, you have those. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you got those now.
Yeah, I'm catching movement over there. If you would check
So
out.
in the morning, Ken and Daddy is still alive. All right. So yeah, do you guys want to proceed into the building in front of you?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
You go in and there's really no opposition to doing that, as like the windows and kind of many of the walls have been blown out of this this building. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, just detritus all around, and you know what have you. But you do hear from above you what sounds like someone or something moving around.
I'm gonna sort of point my tricorder thing that direction, see if I can't make out what it is.
You're unsure of what it is, but you do notice that there are 8 little symbols to oh my god!
Like
Designate people or something.
okay. Well, there's 8 triangles over there. I don't know what I've never. What are triangles? I don't remember.
Excited.
I didn't pay attention. That's Owen talking. That's not me.
That's it. Owen's. It's not Owen's forte. It's fine.
It's not. What are triangles? There's 8 triangles.
How do magnets work?
Yeah, man.
I don't believe in magnets.
They're not real.
Either. Yeah. Like I believe that magnets exist, but I don't believe that they do what people say they do. Just like eggs. Interesting.
Oh, that's
Anyway.
right. You guys
I
don't-
forgot
family
you
doesn't
did like
believe in
eggs.
Yeah.
Eggos, okay. Eggs, no.
Oh, Eggos. Miss Eggos.
Yeah, egos are good.
Yeah.
Even their name sucks.
Get those little blueberry boys. That's what I had
Oh,
last
you like
year.
the-
Lego
the little-
Mango.
I actually
little
like
blueberry
the
one.
Cub generic waffles better.
They're not bad.
They're fluffier. Eggos are dense to me for some reason.
I like the density, but
Yeah.
I ordered at some point over the past year, not recently. I bought Target brand, the Good and Gather Target brand Eggos, and this week I got a phone call from Target that was like telling me about the listeria outbreak because I had bought the waffles
Oh,
within,
Oh.
like the last whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, a phone call? That's
that's
Do you
wild.
still have those Eggos from a year ago?
no, but I mean it's reasonable. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
there are tons of people. I've definitely had really old Eggos, but it was just wild to like get a whole ass phone.
Yeah,
call
that would.
from Target.
I would. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Weird.
Like, huh? What?
I was like Target. What? And then,
Someone
anyway.
from Gillette called Ben last week because it didn't look like he was signed up for. I don't think he had signed up his account for Extra Life yet. It's like they just wanted to see if he was still playing. I was like,
oh wow!
how did Gillette get your phone number? Like,
That's
what
so nice.
what connection is that?
That's so nice. I like that.
Just checking in on you, make sure you're okay. I guess.
How are you doing, friend?
Anyway, there's 8 triangles. I'm gonna go check on the triangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just be ready in case they're bad triangles.
Got your back.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
want to go about sneakily or just kind of head
I
on
want
up?
to go about sneakily.
All right, then give me a sneak body roll with a 3
Body.
success.
3 success. Okay.
Ooh, didn't be tough.
I did.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean, I do have 6 for that.
Yeah.
I did.
you kind of make your way through the stairwell and you open this door just super duper quietly, making sure that you make no noise whatsoever. You can see on this floor, just all the way to the other end of this like vast open space. You guess this was probably like some kind of huge corporate office at one point. In the middle and unaware of you, you can see a small fire, and around it huddled 8 human beings.
Do they have normal faces, or do they have?
They don't have like those face like
Oh,
zombie
okay.
type people faces. They look pretty disheveled, like they've really been through it. Maybe haven't had much nourishment in quite a while, and any kind of access to anything remotely hygienic as well in quite some time.
So yeah, Owen will kind of come in like calmly,
Mhm.
And he'll sort of like gesture back down the stairs, like thumbs up. It's okay. He doesn't know hand signals, but he just gives a lot of them, and that are generally positive. And he'll be like, "Hi, hello, I'm Owen. I'm here to help. If you need it or if you want it, you don't have to, but if you want, I'm here to help."
When you started talking, their heads kind of all whipped in your direction with alarm. But as you're going on, one kind of slowly stood up and has been making his way towards you. It looks like kind of an older gentleman. He's got like a shabby kind of blanket wrapped around his shoulders. He's like, "Yeah, son, yes, you can help us by being dinner." And he kind of flings off the blanket, and you can see he's got like some really crude implements that have been fashioned in what looks like a cleaver and kind of like a really, really fierce dagger. And he starts making his way towards you.
Owen's like, I don't want to shoot anyone today.
I've had a really bad day, and I'm going to shoot you.
That don't concern me none, Sonny, because you can't take us all. Get them! And all 8 of the cannibals come kind of running towards you.
Cannibals. Oh.
We're all there, though. Correct?
We're behind him a little bit, yeah.
Does the phaser thing have a wide beam setting?
Give me I
need to know if this is a single creature or an area effect.
a Tinker Tech roll. One
Okay.
success.
Okay. Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, this thing is able to hit a swath of people that it's at least like 4 normal-sized humans wide, whatever that would be, measurement.
Great, I'll do that.
All right.
Touch. Sorry.
Oh, go for it.
I was going to say, Touch reaches into his leather jacket on both sides. He pulls out some nunchucks and he says, "Cowabunga it is then." And he just like runs in to beat the shit out of these guys.
All right. Owen, you
I
take
just like the most 90s thing I can think about is just
Yeah,
like
it's very
dude
nice.
has no business
Very nice.
with nunchucks having nunchucks.
Mhm.
Oh God, yeah.
And,
Probably
and
got him at
fully
the fair.
using them wrong, just like
Yeah.
yeah, love that. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, Owen, you take down the first 4. They kind of just drop, and it looks like they just got like completely like knocked out. They just slumped immediately to the floor. Touch, you go running in there with your nunchucka, and give me a force body roll, and let me. We'll go difficulty 3, and let me know how many you want to attack and how you want to attack them.
I'm going to tell you right now, Colin, that's a physical impossibility based on the number of die I'm rolling.
Okay, what's your max dice then? For force body.
Colin, I have a +0 for force.
Oh
so
shit. Okay.
that's going to be a 1.
All right. God. Okay. Then at a 1 success, let's see if you can do this.
Colin, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to donate another $1. Oh, Colin, I'm not going to lie to you. I've rolled 2 ones in a row.
Oh no.
Colin, I'm not going to lie to you. I rolled 3 ones in a row. Colin, I'm
Dice.
not going to lie to you. I rolled a 2.
Oh my God, my face is
The
hurting.
dice- sometimes the dice are telling the story.
I'm not going to lie to you. I rolled another 1.
And
if I could just show you
the picture you're painting right
last
now.
rolls I've had, these are them. I've used different dice
Oh,
to try
God.
to calm
Yeah.
this problem.
So what this looks like is you kind of going into the fray and
Getting
you're
picked
whipping it around and stuff, but everyone's kind of able to like get out of your way, and they're so shocked by how inept you are with the nunchucks that they've completely forgotten all about attacking you guys because they've just never been entertained like this before. This is a show.
Well,
It's
there's
wild.
that.
So
After I finish beating myself in the head and they're all laughing, can I just like step aside and say hello to my little friend and let Ohm shoot him again?
yeah.
Okay.
Gladly.
All right.
Gladly.
Yeah, another. I guess to shoot. Give me, because we already did the tinker for the first one. Give me a force body of 1.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on. Yes, 1.
All
1
right.
out of 8.
Jeez. You are able to take down the other 4 with ease. These cannibals, they were pushovers.
Excellent.
not-
I didn't even have to get in the fray. Just stood back and waited.
These were not fine young cannibals.
They didn't drive you crazy.
They did drive me crazy.
It did drive me crazy.
Oh, it's like, cool. At least I get to rescue some people today. And they're like, no, we're going to eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Fuck
having a
all
rough
of
day.
you. Fuck. All of you.
At least you got to like do some physical activity a little bit.
And kind of. It's just like button pressing. I should
We
have.
did the stairs today, so
Just then, outside, you do see all of a sudden this blinding light that just comes shining in through the open spaces into the floor you're on in this building. And you can tell that this is no bueno, as this is a flying alien patrol car that has been alerted to your presence by the discharge of your phasers.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
can we hide? Can we hide? Do you want to hide or run?
I want to blow up their car with another car.
We don't have anything big enough for that, do we?
No, but I want it.
Do you? They could land, lure them out, and we can send Touch in to steal the car.
No, I have a plan.
Okay.
How can we see how high it is? Is it at our level? Is it at...
It's like if you went to it from where it is looking in on you guys, and let's say if you you could reach out and touch it if you were at the very edge of the thing. It's right there at your level. If you were able to see the driver past the beam of light, if that had been turned off, you could have been eye to eye.
Owen is going to run at the window, and he's going to drop kick the driver's side window to no, actually, sorry, he's going to he's at the rear window. Assuming it's a basic car setup. What is
kind of
the window situation?
I think it's kind of more on the plane end of things. It's kind of this little interstellar, little very alien, little patrol pod that it's got very basic wings on either side, and the cockpit is kind of this big bubble, but it is still a material that's very close to glass.
Okay. Owen is going to he's gonna just drop kick the pod window and try to use that to just propel him inside of the alien vehicle.
Okay, I want 2 different rolls here. First is move body to get good momentum. We'll set that at a 2.
Okay. Just 1 sec. 3.
All right. You just take off looking like Tom Cruise when he runs in a movie. It's thrilling. Just and then give me a force body roll with a difficulty of 2 as you all of a sudden launch yourself into the air, looking like you're ready to drop kick a window.
Okay. 2.
Ooh. Okay. So what happens is
okay. Colin's so disappointed.
I have 8 dice.
You jump into the air, and your foot makes contact with the kind of the bubble of this ship, but instead of going through and crashing into the pod, you kind of glance off it and slide to the side. You're able to grab onto one of the wings, so you're hanging there. You haven't fallen to the ground. But yeah, you did not succeed in crashing in. The pilot, you can see, is one of these strange aliens, and from the look on its face, you can tell it is almost like, what were you trying to do there? Kind of. It's very puzzled.
Owen's going to draw his sidearm.
Your gun?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And he's going to since he's got the wing, he's gonna sort of swing himself back and forth a little bit, so he can get enough momentum to get himself up, so he can aim into the cockpit. And
all right. Give me another. We'll do move body for swinging yourself up. We'll set that at. You know what? I feel like you've got some good upper body strength, so we'll go with a 1.
Okay. Yeah, I got.
Okay, cool. And then since you're also kind of lethal and have murdered many a person with your firearm in the past, let's set this at a 2 difficulty.
Okay. Three.
Oh, great. Yeah, you do as you said. You launch yourself up onto the wing. You get in the classic shooting stance and you shoot at the driver. Was this going to be a kill shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had it.
The pod just completely shatters around as the bullet goes through it. The brain just splats the bullet just splats in this alien, and its head just kind of boom, like a bursting water balloon. Unfortunately, as it does this, the weight of it kind of jostles the little ship a little bit. It flings you into the seat, knocking the driver out of the thing completely. The ship is careening a bit, though, in the air unsteadily. So right now, I need you to make me another force body roll at 2 to see if you can grab the controls and jerk them back in time from this thing not completely just going into a spiral to crash on the ground.
No, I got 1.
Okay.
Do you have any luck?
I'm too old for luck. Right?
No. Since we're doing this again, think of in this one, 15 or no, 16 is the base level, so that's where you get all the luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
so,
yeah, I'll use the luck.
Okay, go for it.
Sure. And you said it's 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2.
All right. Yeah, you're able to right the ship. And yeah, you're able to get it back into a stable position. You're not sure how to exactly fly one of these things, as no one in the resistance yet has been able to successfully capture one. So you've just done something that no one's been able to do ever. But you're able to
succeeding at your day.
You're able to get it into a neutral kind of hovering position where it stays right now.
Well, I'm sure they're doing things. I don't want to hog the spotlight.
You're fine. Hog the spotlight. You're the one driving an alien spaceship.
Owen's gonna radio, get on the radio and be like, Papa Bear, this is Red One.
Hey, Red One, this is Papa Bear. Over.
Hi, hey, Papa Bear. Baby Bear's got a sweet alien ride, and I need a license to drive. Seriously, I don't know how to drive this.
Wait, Say that again, baby bear. Which I love that, by the way. Did you say you've got an alien craft?
I have an alien craft under my control marginally, and I don't know how to drive it. And I was like, "Who's going to know how to drive Papa Bear?" So let me
You.
drive.
Papa Bear did know how to fly a helicopter, so
I did. And you know what? You're in luck because once I went out for an audition for The Last Starfighter. And to, and to prepare for that, I actually had a replica Starfighter built in my backyard and learned how to fly it. Don't tell anyone, though. It was supposed to be a major secret, and I kind of violated a lot of different treaties from a lot of different governments around the world. But yeah, why don't you bring that sucker back to base? And we can take a look at it. Or wait, no, never mind.
Wait.
You don't know how to fly it. I'll
Yeah, I
be
was trying
there.
to. Yeah, I want to bring it back to base, but I can't.
Can you give me your location there, Papa Bear? What sector grid are you in?
I'm in between the shitty round building and the shitty rectangular building, with the fountain that everyone uses as a toilet in the courtyard.
Oh yeah, the Garden of Delight. I'll be
Yeah,
right there.
there's a big lawnmower in the way.
Oh, next to the lawnmower fields. Sure.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you are.
Yeah,
All
we had to
right.
climb over it and everything.
I'm gonna take my hover bike out to meet you. I should be
Sweet.
about half an hour. Papa Bear
Okay.
out. Rawr. And as Papa Bear is heading his way out towards you, you hear over some radio source or something that you can hear, but you can't really discern in the alien ship. The undecipherable alien dialect, like someone is radioing into this patrol ship.
Hey, Touch.
This is Touchy Bear to Baby Bear. Over.
I'm on the radio. You're like 20 feet away from me. Get over
Well,
here.
everybody else has cool names and Baby Bear and
Touchy
Papa Bear
Touchy
and
Bear, Touchy Bear,
Pudgy Bear.
Touchy Bear.
Pudgy Bear. Okay, yeah, that's better.
Use those big paws and get yourself over here.
Let's do it.
The radio's going in the thing, and do you speak alien yet?
Do I speak alien?
Do you speak alien yet?
Vulcan, Klingon. What would you like?
Whatever this sounds like. Just can you talk into this so nobody comes in and gets us?
Absolutely.
Great.
Con, what would that be?
Give me
comprehending? Am I
comprehend mind, yeah.
All right.
Let's go for difficulty of 2.
Come on, man. You gotta they can't just be all 6s all the time. Or all 1s all the time. 1 success. I gotta stop rolling those. I have 6 of them.
Is this something Crystal can try? I mean, I've been living here a year.
Sure.
Okay. I also have 6 dice, so. But I got 0.
Oh.
My dice are going downhill. Oh no.
Okay. Cool.
Just turn it off. Just turn it off.
Yeah, Owen just turns it off.
You see a little flashing button that you think would probably be kind of like a response kind of call thing, and you just hit it, and what sounded like the chatter going on just kind of cuts out.
Problem solved.
If they come look for us, that's a problem for future us.
Unfortunately, though, you do hear what sounds like the approaching kind of noise of some more alien patrol vehicles coming your way to probably check in on their buddy who isn't radioing back.
I think it's time for you to try to fly a spaceship.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
We'll all hop in. We could fit. I'm sure we could fit.
Yeah, all three
Yeah,
of you
yeah.
can fit in there.
Yeah, get in here. Okay.
Give me a Tinker Tech roll.
That feels like a bad idea.
Difficulty of 2.
Okay, all I got to do is get 2 out of 3. That's cool.
I only have 1, so you got this. It's fine.
2 out of 3. No. I'll use a luck. Try again.
All right.
Oh, that was worse. You know what? Yeah. You know what? This is a big moment. This is a big moment for Owen, and he's had a really shitty day. I think he would. Yeah, I think he would use his pride. Fucking just drive this stupid alien car back to Corey Feldman.
I rub your shoulders and I go, "You got this."
You just start pressing buttons. Boop, 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 boop. And somehow, as you're doing that, you figure out, oh, the flight system of this is not too different than some of the video games you've played in the arcade with like the pitch and whatnot, and like going forward in that. You understand that perfectly. Also, at one point, hitting the buttons, you unleash what seemed like plasma cannons that blasted some holes into the building in front of you. You think you pretty much understand how to fly, but also engage into a dogfight if necessary in this thing.
I think I got it. I think I figured it out.
Knew you'd get it. Knew you would.
Thank you for believing in me.
At this time, you can now see these two approaching alien vehicles that are flying at you.
Cool. Owen's going to fly like he's just gonna like loop back kind of like under them. So he's just going the opposite way, and then he's gonna try to like make for the base.
Okay. So yeah. Give me I don't think we'll need a roll for this actually. Yeah.
Okay.
You do that because you now are pretty adept at flying this thing. You whip it around and fly around them. You head back towards the base. On your way, you see a little hover bike underneath you, and you realize that's Corey Feldman. He looks up in complete awe and gives you a thumbs up and whips his bike around to like follow you guys as you all head back to base. You get back there, and Feldog is just like, "Oh my god, you guys! No one's ever done this before. You just made a major victory for the Resistance."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, pretty good recovery, right? After blowing up the Hadron Collider. I mean, after someone blew up the Hadron Collider.
It wasn't me.
This was a great victory for Owen. He was the true leader.
Very good job. You know what? I think there might be a promotion in your future.
Really?
How would you like to be a full colonel?
A colonel of what?
The Feldog Army. That's the name of our resistance.
Oh, I think you meant like popcorn. Okay. Yeah, totally. I think Dutch and Crystal, like we were a team out there. Like we couldn't have done it without each other.
How about you all become colonels then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. My 3 little colonels. This is amazing. You know, if my manager was still alive, I think I'd pitch this as a weekly show on ABC.
They'd pick it up. I know they would.
My 3 colonels.
My 3 colonels.
You spend the next couple days like tinkering with stuff, really getting to figure out how this thing works, what its applications could be, and maybe like if we reverse engineer this whole thing. When one day you receive a call from the Feldog, and he's like, "Hey, my 3 colonels, we just got word." We just got word from some of our reconnaissance scouts where the mothership is. I was wondering, do y'all bad boys want to get into one of these bad mamas and drive out there? I mean, fly out there and engage in a crazy dog fight? I don't know how to say words anymore. And I don't know, save the world?
Let's do it. Let's save the world.
Yeah, I want to do that. Of course, I want to do that. Absolutely.
All right. Well, luckily enough, by the power of Fell Dog, I was able to create 2 other patrol vehicle thingies. I don't know what to call them. So, you know what? You each get a ship. You get a ship. Oh, and you already have your ship. And Crystal, you get a ship.
Let's do this.
All right. Colonel Squadron, you are a go.
Owen taught us all to drive. Shoot, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So you're all in your little cool alien fighter jets, I guess. And you head out up above the kind of clouds that have been kind of perpetual over the city, we'll say. And above there, you see this gigantic mothership it's like in the shape of a big circular disc. It's all gray and stuff, and you can see at the bottom there's this little kind of opening that looks like there's kind of ships coming in and out of it, leaving and going. So you figure out, there might be some sort of docking bay in there or something. Also, you do see at one point or at a few points underneath where there seems to be these kind of like engines that are kind of keeping the ship like floating and hovering in space in place, as well as a main engine on, for lack of a better term, what would be like the very back of it. What would you like your plan of attack to be?
I say we take out the engines.
Like the major one, or do you want to go for the small, like little hover repulsor things?
I mean, if we take out the major one, it might blow up. If we take out the repulsors, it's going to crash, and we don't know what's on the ground, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably garbage, but
it would crash into the ruins of the city. But yeah,
maybe there's people there. Maybe they're just cannibals.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, I think maybe we. I like your plan, Crystal.
To blow it up or take out the little flying ones?
I thought your plan was to blow up. I like the little flying ones.
Yeah. Bring it down.
Okay.
I like that.
So there are 6 of the little repulsor engines on the bottom of the mothership. You guys fly toward it, and all of a sudden, you can see coming out of the bottom at least 6 little of these little more advanced hyperjet aliens coming out, or whatever, the alien fighter jets, whatever. Alien spaceships, Starcraft, who knows? And they come.
Is there a bug on your camera?
Oh, there is. Yeah, there's a fly there. Good idea.
Oh, I was like, I saw something move earlier, and I was like, maybe there's a cat walking around.
Oh, I wish.
Stupid fly.
Stupid flies. So yeah, immediately once they get within range, they start firing upon you guys. We'll say that there's going to be 2 jets kind of centered on each one of you that are trying to take you guys down. And we'll start, I guess, with Crystal. Since it's your idea we're following, I'm going to assume that you're kind of in the lead at this moment.
Excellent. I'm going to try to take out any ship in front of me that's between me and those.
Okay. Aiming at one ship, give me a Tinker Tech roll. 1 success.
I have 1 dice, so
Oh,
keep your
gosh.
fingers crossed, guys. It's
You
not
do
my
it.
strong suit, but I did not do it.
You unleash a volley of kind of proton blasts or whatever, and they all go wide. Meanwhile, the ship you were firing at returns fire. Give me I guess move body with a 1, just because I don't know. I know it should be Tinker Tech, but you got to move. So
Gotta move. Gotta move out of the way.
yeah.
I got 2.
All right. You're able to definitely pull your ship out of the way of the returning fire. Next, we'll jump to Owen. You've got ships coming at you. One is in the lead. If you want to give me a Tinker Tech to fire at it.
I do. Let's do that. I got 1.
All right. You just nail this in the right place, and you can see where you hit it. It doesn't immediately blow up, but it just drops like a rock right out of the sky. Its engines are completely dead, and you're very sure that this thing's just going to crash, and no problem, you took it down. If you want to, we can do another Tinker Tech roll to see if you can hit the next one.
I'm sure I can try. I did. I got 1 again.
All right. You have dealt with the 2 attackers that have come at you. You're able to fly forward and continue the mission on. Touch, same situation. You can give me a Tinker Tech roll to fire on these guys, or if you want to use like a move body roll to like do some fancy flying and maybe get yourself in a crazy position or something like that.
I will definitely not be making body moves. I will Tinker Tech all the way.
Okay.
Also, could I patch into their communication systems from our fighter?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to do that and then fire on them. And I'd like to say, Korvach.
Is that Klingon?
Yeah, that's 2 successes. I call
Oh,
them cowards.
Nice.
And then I shut them.
somehow, like you hear Klingon coming back over the radio towards you, and even though these aliens are not Klingon, it seems like they speak it, and they say something really nasty about your mother, Touch.
Oh no. Touch loves his mother.
Like that around my. Oh gosh, I'm going to throw you.
Use that anger, Touch. Use it.
And you're able to fly forward on your mission as well to next engage with the engines. Crystal, will go back to you. God damn this fly. And you still got your 2 attackers coming at you, right?
Yeah. Obviously, shooting's not going to be my thing, so I am going to. Owen taught me to fly. I'm going to try to dip down around some of the ruined buildings and see if I can lose them.
Okay. Give me a move body with a success of 3.
Oh no. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3.
You like do some of the fanciest flying, and like it, you can tell like you've really like kind of hot shotted them and kind of pissed these guys off. They are trying to chase you as hard as possible. They're firing shots at you. You're like dodging it, like just whipping around. It looks like the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. And you're like Obi-Wan, just flying through all this like blaster fire and stuff like that. You dip through a building, and as they try to follow you, they just take the turn just a little too hard. One clips a floor, goes careening into the other one. Big explosion. The explosion flies forward. You can see like the fire kind of almost engulfing your cockpit when you just shoot right out of it.
Yes.
And you head back up towards the mothership to continue on your mission. There are 2 repulsors to each one of you that you guys can take out in succession. I would like each of you guys to give me a Tinker Tech roll with a 1 success needed.
For each one. Do you want to do them both
Just
at the
for
same
one, to get all of these done, I guess.
Okay.
You got it, baby. Yeah, we're back together, Oos.
I'm gonna use one of my looks. Okay, got it on the second one.
All right. You guys almost like this was like timed perfectly, are able to the point that the mothership itself kind of just upends and looking like the weirdest kind of like, I don't know, some kind of Oreo getting dunked into a horrible glass of milk. Goes right down and crashes into the ruins below, just setting off just this massive explosion. A good portion of the ruins are wiped out as well, but you know, who's to say if you should feel bad about it? Probably not.
Them or me, I'm gonna choose me every time.
You hear over the radio Feldog coming in. Oh my God, you guys, you did it. You did it. In the background, you hear just wild cheering. Just people are losing it, just going like wild for you. He's like, come on back, my 3 colonels. You guys are heroes of the Feldog army. So yeah, if you want to fly back, now would be a perfect time. Also, might I remind you, there are those open interdimensional tears that have been around in the upper atmosphere.
Oh, I want to go to a tear. I'm gonna go. We should go check out a tear.
Yeah, let's go look at the tears.
Touch, you want to go touch? You want to go get our tear on?
Let's go home, boys.
Cool. Like, let's do it.
You fly around and you see the one that looks closest. You're not sure because no human has ever been able to use these, but you see one that reflects that it looks like an Earth that is closest to yours. It matches 1988, and it looks like it's a bright, sunny LA that Owen and Crystal left from pre-zombie.
Yeah. Owen's gonna I think we'll punch it, and I think on kind of in the last moments, Owen's gonna be like, Papa Bear, this is Baby Bear. See you on the other side.
We're just gonna leave him behind. It's fine.
I'll miss you. Remember me. I don't know. Yeah, so you guys, you fly through. As you do, you get like a light show that happens like kind of like at that one point in 2001, A Space Odyssey, and things are just looking all crazy. You kind of come out of that and you are in a blue sky, wonderful white fluffy cloud day. The sun is shining, and you are flying about what looks like modern to Crystal and Owen, downtown LA. You're flying above it.
I swear to God, if we land in this place that's full of damn dirty apes, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh, let's find a place to sit down, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we go to my house.
Yeah.
Get out of
You
here.
gone, fly.
Yeah. You fly Owen to your house. And you guys land the spaceships right in front, right in the driveway if possible, or on the side of the street. People are coming out to check this out. This is looking weird to them. All of a sudden, rushing out of the house is your mom and dad. They are like, Owen, oh my God, where have you been? It's been a year. Oh my God.
What are you talking
They're
about?
excited to see you. They say you've been missing, that they had a really fun party at a Comet coming over. And then the next morning, upon waking up, all of you kids and a bunch more had gone missing.
Oh,
Oh, no.
wow. That's so weird, Mom. Because, like, yeah, that's weird, Mom. That's weird, Mom.
Why is that weird?
It's well, I mean, it's weird that it's weird that millions of kids went missing, but it's also weird, like, because, like, in that year that I was gone, you all disappeared.
What?
Yeah, actually, you turned into like red powder, which wasn't great for all involved, frankly.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
She takes all this in, and you guys kind of each recount your different stories. By the end, your parents, they believe you, but they're just pretty wowed by the experience. Crystal, you've been able to call home. Your parents are in the same situation. They've been missing you, but they're extremely happy you're back. Touch, you need to call collect if you want to get in touch with your parents. Would you like to do that?
Where's Touch from again?
Dad, just let him use the long distance.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't be a dick, Dad.
Right? Weren't we from Jersey before?
Yeah, so you Touch, you call, and as the phone is picked up on the other end, you hear a very familiar voice. It's your own.
What? What? He thought it was Peter Weller.
A much younger Touch answers the phone, asking, "Who is this? Are you trying to are you trying to make fun of me by copying my voice?"
No, I've been partnered with you on a mentorship for Klingon voice lessons, and I must just say, congratulations on all of your many achievements, and kapra.
Young Touch responds in kind, and in Klingon, says that he is very honored to be, I don't know, just contacted by you. My brain is shutting down.
Yeah, for the honor of the Empire.
For the honor of the Empire. There we go.
Yeah.
At this time, Owen's mother is like, "Oh my God, you guys, come in. The news is spreading about more kids turning up again, and the president has to make an address about this."
About the children?
Oh, bitch.
They're coming back. Friends are coming back.
You go to
Cool.
the TV, and they're giving an address from the podium with the whole seal of the President of the United States. Is Peter Weller.
Peter Weller is president?
Peter Weller is president. He gives a brief speech saying how happy he is that and how unexpected it is that there are kids returning all across the country who have been missing for quite some time. He doesn't know how it's happened, but he's very excited about it, obviously. And then kind of stepping into frame, he introduces his young VP, and it's Corey Feldman.
Wait, what?
And he says, but this is a Corey Feldman that looks a little different. He's kind of got this weird, nasty scar on his eye. And he says, yeah, this is such a great honor that all these kids are coming back and blah, 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 blah. This is so awesome, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I don't know. He's he's just Corey Fell dogging it up, and oh my god, yeah. But yeah, so you guys are in this alternate universe where there's a Peter Weller. It looks like there's maybe an evil Corey Feldman. Who knows? He's got the evil Corey Feldman, like
Oh wow, the anti-core.
Scar. Yeah, it's gonna be
anti
evil.
Corey. There we
Yeah.
go.
I knew this place was going to be run by damn dirty apes.
And it seems like there are two touches in this world. And
That's what we all needed.
without further ado, we'll call this the game, and maybe we'll pick the storyline up further down the road. But that's where we'll end it. You are heroes to one world, and possibly, I don't know, in dire straits in another. Although
Or-
you are back in a world that seems like it's your own, but it has progressed a year without you, and somehow been set back right.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, we're ambitious young teens with sweet alien warships.
Got spaceships now. We just can't let the government take them.
Ooh.
Oh no, F that noise.
Our spaceships.
Join us next year from our compound in New Mexico.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so that was game, everyone. Thanks for everyone who watched. Thanks for everyone who donated. Yeah, and everyone right now, why don't you shout out where people can donate to you directly, and what you've got going for the rest of this fundraising fun.
Sure, go clockwise to make Warrior happy.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm Cassandra. You can find my fundraiser on Facebook or on the website extra-life.org. You can find us all under Known World United. I'm going to go take a short nap and be back at 6 in the morning to do an escape simulator with Doug.
Woo.
I'll be joining the Crafting Kids group at 8 in the morning, play some Minecraft, and
Oh.
then I will be playing some Oz Weird and the Wonderful at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there with you for that.
Excited. And maybe for the wrap-up show, we'll see. I might be
Oh,
tired of
yeah.
talking to people.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh, no. What just happened?
Warrior. I will be sleeping next, and then after that, I'll wake up late, hopefully, and I'll be at 11. I'll be all out of bubblegum, which is true.
Yep.
There's no bubblegum in my house, and then I'm gonna be in the Oz and Weird and Wonderful game,
Yeah.
and then the after show or the rap
right.
show, where we rap about Extra Life
Wrap it.
Wrap it up, baby.
freestyle.
How Beard?
Hello, Ski.
Beard, you look tired.
I have been running since 8 a.m.
Ugh.
I am 6 hours away from victory in a 25-hour stream. Next, we dig too deep in the mines of Moria.
Yeah.
And then after that, I dig into my bed and I sleep until
Yeah.
at the completion of my 25-hour marathon. I wanted to do it one last time.
Mhm.
I should like to see the elves. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to sleep again, and then I'm going to help MC the rap show. So I want to say thank you to everybody who's donated. We're over $16,000. It's been an incredible journey, and I'd just like to say boo-ba-ya to all the ladies out there, and a mighty Bombus.
Bombus.
Those
Mama.
watching. Colin.
All right. Yeah. And yeah, just donate to the Extra Life main thing for everyone out there. For if you're interested in supporting what I did, or be like, I want to donate to this guy. I was too lazy to set up my own donations page. I'm so sorry about that. But next, you can find me at 2 So in God, or around 2-ish, maybe a little after.
A little.
Yeah, a little after. Jumping, we're gonna delve too deep into the mines of Moria. They call it a mine.
They call it a mine.
And then at 11, you can find me doing All Out of Bubblegum. Directly after that, doing the Oz show, and then after that, doing the wrap up. So yeah, once again, thanks everyone for showing up for this. If you were the one person who happened to see my reading stream earlier where I kept nodding off because I was so tired, I apologize profusely. That was a rough one. And where I kept on forgetting words and I just started saying things that were in my head that weren't necessarily on the book, and then having to be like, wait, no, and then go back and reread. I apologize. But it must have been fun because you stayed there the whole time, whoever that viewer was. So yeah, thank you. Thank you once again, everybody. Thank you for you guys being just awesome players as always. This is always a major highlight of the weekend, always, if not also my year. I love playing this. I love doing this. This is so fantastic. And yeah, just much love to everyone all around, you guys, viewers as well. Thank you very much. We're going to end it here. So, bye-bye. Let me hit the button the right time.